Late Night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Catherine, 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 K-A-T-H-E-R-I-N-E, Catherine, K-A-T-H-E-R-I-N-E, Catherine, 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 K-A-T-H-E-R-I-N-E, Catherine, K-A-T-H-E-R-I-N-E, Catherine, 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 Catherine. Iain, 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 Iain,
Join in, Alan. Come on, Alan. Alan. Sing it, sing it, fella. That's me. Alan. Got it. That's
Alan, me. Alan, A-L-A-N. Alan, 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 Alan.
That's me.
Alan, 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 Alan.
That's me.
A-L-A-N, Alan.
That's me.
A-L-A-N, Alan.
That's me.
Alan, 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 Alan.
That's me.
Alan, 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 Alan. A-L-A-N, Alan. Alan, 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 Alan.
That's me.
Alan.
Me.
Alan.
That's me.
A-L-A-N, Alan.
That's me.
Alan.
Imagine all the people that tuned in for the first time tonight because of last night, and they're going, well, this isn't about mental health and saving people's lives. This is just him playing an annoying song over and over again.
Ah, but you see, that's how it's done.
The Late Night Alternative, I'm Iain Lee. You is...
K-A-T-H-E-R-I-N-E-B-O-Y-L-E.
Don't know what that spells. And you are...
A to the L to the A to the N, C to the A to the W, I-C-K.
Yeah, the C to the A to the D to the Dick. It's Alan Caddick.
Many congratulations, Iain and Kath, on your award last night.
Oh, here's the thing. We won an award last night for being nice and helpful and kind. Well, that's all a lie and a facade. We are absolute SH1T-S's. So screw you lot. The doors are locked. You're not getting any supper. You're not getting any water. This is what we're really like. We hate people. We hate life. We hate everything nice. So up yours.
But the radio awards disagree.
Funny enough, I've got a song for how I'm feeling. Can I play a song about how I'm feeling? Would you mind? Would you indulge me?
Do it.
Okay.
Randy, Randy, Randy.
Well, reminded me of a former caller I used to know. Wendy Lawford.
Don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that
That's a
is.
blast from the past, isn't it?
It's a blast from the past. I don't know who that is. Here's the thing, Alan.
Yeah, boss.
Let me explain what tonight's show will be, and I'm going to use it to set up tomorrow. Well, let me explain what tomorrow night's show is going to be. I think that's more important.
A teaser for the weekend.
A teasing for the weekend.
I don't think you're going to like it, Alan.
By the way, that's a great name for a feature. A teasing for the weekend. Tomorrow, brand new first-time callers only.
Oh, so I've got a night off.
You have got a night off, Cad. You can have a night off any time you want, buddy. You don't have to ask.
So I've had an idea about the rabbit hole for Birmingham.
Okay, well, you tell us that.
You know, you have the normal introduction to the podcast.
Yes.
How do you feel about me doing it live?
I'd love to.
Could I go work out? Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Glee Club in Birmingham, it's the Rabbit Hole with your host, Iain, Catherine Ball.
I think you peaked too early there. You peaked at, with the Rabbit Hole! And then you had nowhere to go. So you need to kind of peak at the end.
Well, we got a month and 21 days to work on it.
A month and 21 days to work on it. Not like Cardiff, which is happening this Sunday. 61 people coming to see us in a room that holds 450. It's going to be...
Cardiff.
Come on, Cardiff. Pull your fingers out. So, okay, yeah, you can do that live.
Yeah? And if it's good, it'll definitely be on the podcast.
Loving her bush.
Sorry, Catherine?
What?
Alan, it's definitely good. Well, if we've kind of stopped doing the Rabbit Hole podcasts for a while. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Alan Caddick. Catherine and I, and mainly me, and I'll explain why, it's not arrogance, we make so much content for you guys, right? 15 hours of radio a week, 12 this week. And I do hours upon hours upon hours of Twitch streaming. I also entertain my kids. So I'm like a constant on entertainer. Saturday night, I'm thinking of doing a sleep stream where I stream myself sleeping. I was the first one to do it before.
Is that going to be on YouTube?
It'll be on Twitch. And I was the first one to do it before everyone started copying me. So we make so much content, right? So the Rabbit Hole, we're making so much content that we haven't really had the time or the wherewithal to make the Rabbit Hole. And we haven't been putting out the live shows because I think people got bored of them. I don't know. But yes, whatever you do at the show in Birmingham, we will put that out as a podcast. How's about them apples?
That sounds brilliant.
No, thank you, sir. And you'll be paying us, of course, the usual fee that we charge for people to be part of the show.
Well, I don't know what the fee is.
It's £50.
50 quid? I could get that from my winnings at Aintree?
Per word.
Oh.
£50 per word that you utter, yeah. It's the standard fee. All the big stars, Brian Conley, Joe Longthorne, Bobby Davra, they all charge that for audience members to be part of the show, and it's the standard fee.
Better scrap the intro then.
That's what I like about you. It's your commitment to show business.
Or saving money.
Are you
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, that's the end of that conversation. Wow, you know what? He won't turn up now because he thinks I was genuine there. Tomorrow's show, brand new callers only. It's a bold move to make, but we haven't done one for a while. We may get no calls.
And why are we doing this?
I don't know, because we hate all of the regular callers.
And?
I don't know any other reasons. That's all you told me last night.
Okay.
Well, why are we doing this?
Fresh meat. That's what we want. Fresh meat.
Ooh.
Juicy, fresh meat.
Some juicy meat. Juicy, fresh meat. Because we're aware that for a lot of people, this is a very intimidating experience, phoning up two older, yet still in their prime, award-winning individuals. That can be a terrifying thing to have to do. And particularly if a load of boring old farts are phoning up and wanging on about Banks of a Gazillion Wonders and stuff like that. So if we get rid of those boring old so-and-sos, you are free, first-time caller, to call in tomorrow night safe.
Really, what we want to do is make you feel special, because you are special. You are fresh, you are shiny, you are new,
juicy,
and you are instantly interesting to us.
Has there ever been a girl called Lucy that wasn't nicknamed Juicy? Call me now, 0344 499 1000. There's the first phone in. Is your name Lucy, and have you gone your whole life without being called Juicy Lucy?
There we go. This is the sort of content we're pumping out all the time, man.
0344 499 1000. I should say, if you're dying and you want us to save your life, could you give us a call? Because we need an entry for next year's award, so that would actually be really, really handy if we could have someone who's kind of on the edge and we can talk them back from the edge. Or if you're like a really good actor at doing like a sick voice, 0344 499 1000. Seriously, we need... I've got the buzz of going up on stage and...
After everyone else has left.
After everyone else has gone.
Yeah.
And the Palladium is empty, and then coming out to mingle and to network and to try and get a job on a decent radio station that promotes us, and finding out the entire theatre is empty and locked.
They chucked us out.
We were locked in the Palladium, and then I went off to try and find Catherine's coat and bag and Amy's coat.
Which had been... Basically, they put all the chairs up.
And I had this bloke say, yes, can I help you, sir? I said, yeah, I'm trying to get out. Well, everyone should have left through the other door. I said, yeah, well, I didn't. I'm going... This door? Well, not really, sir. I said, right, this door, thank you. Don't try and keep me prisoner in the Palladium. What do you think I am, the Phantom of the Opera?
By the way, that way of saying, can I help you, sir, which he also applied to, can I help you, madam, to me, doesn't sound helpful. It sounds, I don't know, a little bit passive-aggressive.
It sounds like...
Off women's heads!
That's what it sounds like to me. So, tomorrow night, first-time callers only. First time, not second time, not third time, not 168th time. First-time callers only. We could be hoisted by our own petard. It's to do with a ship.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. A petard is to do with a ship.
A petard is a bomb.
Is it F?
Yes, it is.
It's to do with a ship.
And it's hoisted by my own petard.
Hoisted by my own petard?
No, hoist.
It's, yeah, hoisted by my own petard.
Hoist.
Oh.
It's from Hamlet. Blown up by your own bomb. Deal with it.
Here's something. Speak while breathing in.
Why?
Because it's good.
I used to do that a lot.
It's a funny thing to do. Everyone knows the name. I think I inhaled the coronavirus there.
Oh, that might.
Oh, so that's tomorrow night. Tonight, everybody's welcome to call in. So if you're a regular... call in now. You get to speak to our workie. Amy's having a nice, easy night. Since Amy went up on stage with us at the Palladium, she's changed.
Attitude.
She's changed. Amy was there, and if Sam had been with us, we'd have asked him to come up. And we're not going to bang on about the awards all night. It's terribly backslappy and annoying to some of the other presenters on this station. But
because they don't know they'd left.
Yeah, and Amy was sat kind of behind us, and when it got to our category, I said, "Oh, if we win, we should probably bring Amy up, shouldn't we?" You went, "Oh yeah, of course we should. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Part of the team." So then we did win, and there's not much time, so we then just sort of went back to Russ and said, "Amy, would you like to come with us?" What? No, you don't have to. I said, "No, come on, you're part of the team." So if I kind of. I realise I kind of manhandled you slightly and may have slightly forced you. I hope you genuinely enjoyed the experience.
I did enjoy it, yeah, but it was a surprise.
I know, it was a kind of a surprise to us, and it was all a bit quick, and I did sort of grab your hand and go, "No, you're coming with us." So, but it was... We got to stand on stage at the London Palladium. Isn't that nuts?
It is a bit crazy, isn't it?
And we were straddling the ashes of Bruce Forsyth.
Yeah, we were. It was nice to have you on stage. Thank you, and thank you for coming in and taking part. So you'll see photos. There's some photos of me and Kath as we came in, and there's some photos after we won. And if you're wondering who that third person is with me and Catherine, that's Amy, who's part of the team. So congratulations to her. And Sam wasn't there because he's a scumbag.
Doesn't really like us.
No. So tonight. Anyone can phone up. Tomorrow it's first-time callers. If you're a first-time caller tonight, I'd save it for tomorrow. Because you won't be able to call tomorrow if you call tonight.
But what if they're working tomorrow?
They're lost. 0344 499 1000. Pennies to call, free for most of you. You'll speak to work experience Dylan, or you might speak to Amy in a bit. You just tell them your name. They will call you back. You come straight on. Loads of stuff I want to do tonight. I want to play Pradeep. Feeling cocky. I want to play Pradeep. I want to play iPod roulette. Also want to play yes word or S word. Shit or hit. I can only say that once. And loads of people on Twitter have sent me links to their music. So that's where we play a song that you, dear listener, have written and performed and composed. We play it, and while it's being played out, it's the most instant feedback you can get anywhere in show business. While it's being played back, people will phone in, go straight to and either say the yes word, meaning it's great, or the S word. Don't actually say the S word, say the S word. Okay? Thank you. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000. We're getting some great entries for yes word or S word, which we will play. We might do a bit of that later on. Hey, we got phone calls. Let's go to Abby. Good evening, Abby.
Hi, Iain. You're right.
I'm fine. Are you a first-time caller?
No, I'm not. I'm Abby from Birmingham. I rang about ages ago. It's been a long time.
Well, Abby from Birmingham, we have been expecting you. Where have you been?
Oh, I changed jobs, so I haven't been up so late.
Oh, gosh, I wish I could change jobs so I wasn't up so late, but unfortunately, no one's interested. What you got for us, Abby? Nice to talk to you.
Just wanted to throw it out there, how ridiculous it was. I've been in the supermarket tonight, and it has been pillaged.
They've pillaged the supermarket?
Everyone's panic buying. There is nothing left.
You're joking.
I walked down the pasta aisle and there was not one packet of pasta.
What?
I'm like, it's just ridiculous.
I went in my local supermarket yesterday and I noticed there were a lot of sort of spaces on shelves, and I thought, please tell me it's shelving day and people aren't going nuts.
But here's the thing, if everybody, if there's got to be a tipping point. If 51% of people are panic buying, then then it's just buying, isn't it? It becomes the norm, and it's just buying. Everyone has to get involved. So did you get any food?
All apart from pasta.
Yeah, she bought all the rice.
And she said, and if you want it, it's on eBay for 10 times the shop price. Oh, that's worrying me, because I haven't got any. I never have food in unless my boys are coming in.
That was genuinely my worry as well, because I don't stock food.
No, I mean, I've got some tins of tomato soup, and I've probably got a big bag of pasta that I bought when I moved into that house 2 years ago, and some pesto. But that's it. Well, Dylan, the workie is staying at mine tonight. We're going to go hungry tomorrow, young man. And were there people there? Kind of. It sounds like the scene in Threads just before the nuclear bomb goes off, and everyone's bought out all of the shops. Were there people just?
It was just bizarre. Like I heard it was a thing, but I didn't actually go in the supermarket and expect the aisles to be empty.
Now, well, here's the thing. Now, what do we do here, Catherine? Because there is a chance that
we go shopping now.
No. Yes, so put on a best of. There is a chance that we are now being irresponsible broadcasters by allowing. Abby could be fake news for all we know. She could be a Russian bot.
I tweeted the picture.
You could, right? Have you give us your name? Because I've been so inundated with tweets. I've missed a lot of stuff.
Oh, and I haven't tweeted it to you. I just tweeted it in general. I'll tag you in it in a bit so you can see it.
All right, go on then.
The empty aisle.
Gosh, this is. But you could still be a Russian bot using Photoshop.
Wash their hands and shut up. Do you know what I mean?
There's a new signs from the government.
Here's the problem. Last night at the Palladium Theatre, I went to the toilet quite a bit because I've got a very weak bladder. I'm an old man, and it was interesting to see older men. I include myself in that. We were washing our hands, and we were washing our hands for a long time. Younger men.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Here's the thing. I'll tell you that in a second. Younger men, I would say 30 and under, were not washing their hands.
Dirty
so
devils.
What this means is hopefully
living on the edge.
All of the younger men will die.
No, they'll just be passing it on.
Oh, yeah. I don't need to sing happy birthday twice, and I will tell you why. I know how to wash my hands properly. No one does. No one knows how to wash your hands. So you get the soap in your hand, you lather up, you just give it a rub around like you would do, like you're rubbing your hands because you're about to have a
Win
nice
the
kebab.
lottery.
Yeah, or a lottery, or jump into bed with a hot woman. Or
you
man.
do that.
Yeah. So you do that. And then you do the backs of the hands. Then you go around and do the backs. And this is the thing, and Catherine, you're right, no one does. You get the back of your hand and you put your fingers through the back of your hand and you rub. Then you do the other. Then you do the, and you do that. You do that. No one knows, Abby, and those scumbags are going to be the ones that put my life at risk. I've got pre-existing conditions.
What?
Mental health issues.
Yes.
Pre-existing conditions. I don't want to be another stat.
And don't forget that hypochondria.
Oh, that's
Well,
really
as
good.
a mental health nurse who knows how to wash your hands, you'll probably be all right.
Okay. Well, Abby, I think we're all screwed.
Yeah. Nah.
Okay. All right.
Probably survive, I'm sure.
Tweet us the picture and we'll retweet it.
Okay.
All right. Nice one, Abby. Thanks a lot. Take care. 0344 499 1000. Ollie!
Hello.
We'll speak to you after this.
Oh.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Dolly Parton. Let's have a competition. I tell you what we'll do. We've got Ollie and we've got Alistair. We'll take those calls. Then we're going to do a competition. We have quite fair bits of straight to air tonight. So any more calls let's see. We're going to have a competition. Oh, there's the picture.
What of?
The empty supermarket. No, I don't believe that picture. That's fake news. Because you're telling me, Rachel, that they've also taken the shelves away. No. That's a reworking. No, they're redesigned. No.
Yeah, what's the mop and bucket for?
No, that's fake news.
There seems to be a damp palette at the end.
Rachel, that is fake news. You are worse than Trump. I said, you are worse than Trump. You are worse than Trump. I'm going to give your mum a fist bump. That's all. So that's fake news, Rachel. We're not buying that. We're going to play a game straight to hair. Straight to hair. Who can do the best impression of Dan Wootton saying...
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
My guest, Dolly Parton.
Joined by my guest, Dolly Parton. We'll do that in a bit. Straight to air. I want people saying, Dolly Parton. As we play Dan Wootton's Dolly Parton. Let's go to Ollie.
Hello.
Hello. Are you on speakerphone?
I'm in the bath.
But are you on speakerphone?
No. It might be echoey because I'm in the bath.
Are you in the bath or are you having a dump?
Are you on the rubber duck phone?
I'm in the bath. You gotta keep clean.
Hang on a second. I've just got to take... Are they playing Dolly Parton or do they want to talk sense? Okay. We'll find out. This is... And if you just quiet, we can just listen to him in the bath. Don't know which is real anymore. Don't know what's real. What are you doing in the bath, Ollie? If you say having a bath, I'm going to come round there and lamp you.
What?
Yeah, okay. What can we do for you? So are you naked?
I'm naked.
Are vegans allowed to get naked?
What do you mean? Why not?
Animal products does not include themselves.
Well, I would have thought that the meat would have put you off.
Oh.
That ain't no Linda McCartney. That's the real thing. That's beef. There's beef there. Pork. Hang on a minute, but before the break, you weren't in the bath. Don't answer that. I'll get that answer.
I've been on hold, so I was like, shall I get out of the bath? But then I got scared that you'd come to me. And
I think we've got our first entrant for Dan Wootton's Dolly Parton. Let's have a go. Line 1.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. do you want to have a go, Ollie?
I don't know Dan Wootton.
What?
Well, there's that talk radio marketing campaign has really not been money well spent, has it? He does the drive time show now. He's the new Iain, in as much as he's been the drive time host for 3 weeks. He's only turned up for 1.
Oh.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Ollie, what can we do for you?
I want to pradeep you.
Okay, away you go.
Well, so how does it go? Oh.
How does it go? How does it go? You don't know the words. Do you want them written down?
Do we pradeep at the same time, or do you time in and you pradeep?
All right, we can do it at the same time. For those who don't know, pradeep is a game invented no one knows exactly where it comes from. I believe it came from thousands of years ago from the Himalayan mountains in India, where an ancient guru...
Cultural appropriation.
It might have come from when I used to be on LBC, or it came from thousands of years ago in the Himalayas in India, when an ancient mystic guru...
Himalayas.
They cross India. Thank you.
Oh.
Please be quiet. Trying to talk about this. An ancient guru... That's... Okay, all right. An ancient guru was able to develop a circular breathing technique that allowed him to say the name of the god Pradeep for over 16 consecutive days without taking a breath. No human has been able to recreate that since. Only one has come close. This guy. This guy.
Are you naked sitting on a pole while you're doing it? Because I hear that's how that guy did it.
You talking to Ollie?
No.
Okay. So, Amy is going to count us in. You're going to go 3, 2, 1, go. And then we go after go.
Can I play?
Catherine can play. Now, bearing in mind, I have a cold. It's a cold.
Excuse me.
It's not the CV, all right?
Got bigger lungs as well, though.
Oh, so you don't want to play?
I do want to play.
Well, then don't start making excuses for losing.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Where did you go?
Where did you go, Ollie?
Oh, that high pitched.
That's just a vibrator. Ollie, where did you go? We didn't know. Disqualified. Disqualified, mate.
You play like 3 pradeeps.
3 pradeeps. Mate, disqualified. We didn't hear you for any of that.
I did all of that. You were lying. That's how you went up, big cheat.
Bye, cheat. Unbelievable. Let's just see if this is... Hello, line 1.
Dolly Parton.
That's not bad. We're getting there. Ollie, you're disqualified for cheating.
Disqualified.
Let me just check something. Something in the way she moves. Yeah, here we go. This is how you get banned from the show for life. I'm going to tell you... Here's a little story about how you get banned from the show for life. You make up stories about your black lover that doesn't exist. You go casually racist. You are a massive fantasist. Then you phone up Howard and say he should have our slot. Yeah, we heard that really gets us pissed off quite a lot. Yes, we heard then you texting a load of balls, saying that we suck and you love Dan Wootton, and that's how you get banned from the show. Here's a text from Susan, who's banned forever from this show.
Did you see that coming in the tarot?
The parent... Can you do it and come and read it in her voice?
Yeah.
There we go, it's that one there.
Wow.
Isn't it?
Is that really from her?
Yes, I've just checked the log. Yeah, that's her. What an unpleasant lady. What an unpleasant...
I don't believe that's her.
If you look when she was...
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
God.
I know, isn't it shocking? Genuinely surprising that she could be... Please, well, let's hear it in her own voice.
Talk. The pair of you are rude, pathetic a-holes. How the hell did you get an award? Dan is a much better person than you. The pair of you suck. Who are both vile.
Wowzers. I mean, that's a surprise.
I can't wait till she forgets and rings us again.
Oh, God. Oh, yes.
That's really hurtful, Karen.
No, she's Susan when she phones us, Karen when she phones other stations.
Okay. My mistake.
My phone was stolen off me. I didn't send that.
I was hacked.
The tarot. Thank you, Susan. 03444991000 is the telephone number. We'll do more. Dan Wootton's Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. In a moment. Alistair.
Evening, Ian. Evening, Kath. Congratulations.
Thank you. I would love to hear you do Dan Wootton's Dolly Parton.
Right, I'll try.
Oh.
Not very good at it. I'll try.
Okay.
Dolly Parton.
Oh.
Okay, I like it. Yeah.
I was nearly in tears last night when Twitter came through that you'd won.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
That was, it was really good. And, I was really touched and very happy for you guys, and I hope that more people start to appreciate you in the business, please.
Well, fingers crossed, thank you. You know, we had a great time, and these awards are always fun, and it's always nice to get a bit of recognition. As we said, it was weird accepting, and for those who don't know, we got an award last night at the Radio Oscars, the Arias, for the phone call that some of you may have heard, happened before Christmas 2018, where a guy called Chris, who'd taken an overdose, phoned up, and we chatted to him on air. Well, I chatted to him on air while Kath was phoning up 999, and he didn't know where he was, and I was getting clues, and loads of listeners were like texting in and ringing in going, well, it sounds like he's here, or he could be here, and it was a real team effort. The police found him. He went to hospital. He died, but they brought him back to life. So it was a real thing. But they brought him back to life, and we won an award for that. And Radio Moment of the Year, and it was, we said on stage, it's weird to receive an award for this, but actually we weren't receiving the award for the call itself, more the community and the safe space, and I have no problem using that phrase, the safe space that we have created over several years where someone feels confident enough to call us, or desperate enough to call us, or, their last hope is they call us. That's what we were celebrating. The community, the vibe, the magic, the trust. That's what we were celebrating, and we won it. It was a public vote. Thank you, everybody who voted for us. We were up against some really, really tough competition, and it was a joy. And Catherine, I thought, made an incredible speech. My speech was okay. And then, here's the thing. And people have told me I did do this. At the end of it, I bowed. I ran out of steam in the speech, and I was aware that everyone was tired. We were the last event.
Tired.
Hang on, we can see if this call wants to do a Dan Wootton or to be called back. Are you here for Dan Wootton?
Dolly Parton.
By the way, this is no disrespect to Dan whatsoever. He is the new drive time host when he, next week when he turns up. And this is in no way disrespectful. We hear that trailer so much. He has such a distinctive Dolly Parton. So if you want, I'm happy to take Dan Wootton's Dolly Parton all the way through the show. Dan is on Mondays to Fridays. I guess 4 till 7 would be the slot, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. So this is in no way disrespectful, as all of our regular listeners will know.
Dolly Parton.
I don't have a problem with Dan at all. But yeah, I bowed at the end of my speech. I said, I
know why.
Why?
Because you felt like you ran out of steam. I thought you did a great job.
At the end, I said that everyone should listen to the Monkees more.
The end.
Yes.
The punctuation of it was a physical full stop.
I genuinely felt like a Beatle finishing She Loves You. At the London Palladium, where, yes, okay, that's what it was. I was being a Beatle, but it was fun. And thank you. We had so many nice comments on Twitter. I've read as many as I could. I missed a load because when I woke up this morning, Line 1, are you here for Dan Wootton? Oh, hang on a second. Don't go anywhere. Are you here for Dan Wootton?
No.
Okay, well then you'll speak to Dylan, who will take your name and number and give you a call back.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. But thank you to all the nice tweets. I made peace with Matthew Wright. You know I had beef with Matthew Wright, Alistair.
I do, yes.
Yeah. He was there drunk as a skunk.
Oh, really?
And he was hovering around, and it was like, I said to Kath, I've got to say something. He's so close physically. I have to say something to him. Okay, I have to say something. So I saw him and I said, "Oi, Matthew, come over here. Give us a hug." So, and he was very grateful. So we had a nice hug. And while we're hugging him, Alistair, I whispered in his ear, "I've got the coronavirus, you effer, and so have you now."
And he found that hilarious.
He laughed. I laughed. It was really, really nice. Hang on, line 3.
Dolly Parton.
Good one.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
This is my favourite thing I've ever done. People
We need to get Rebecca in to do Dolly Parton.
People phoning up going, Dolly Parton. So it was nice. We made peace with Matthew, and then he left because I think he felt very uncomfortable being there, even though he was nominated, because he's, it looks like he's not going to be here for much longer. And so I finally met TV Kev, who was very nice. Again, a little bit sloshed. Those guys like to drink. So it was a nice night, and we saw the Lightning Seeds. How can that be a bad night? We saw the Lightning Seeds.
Brilliant. They're doing a tour, aren't they?
Well, we saw them.
I've got some news myself.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Just a little mini thing, really. I got my 10-month chip tonight.
Hey!
Alistair, that ain't no mini thing, mate. That is a huge, huge thing. Well done. Well done. And I love the fact that you keep coming on and sharing as many of these as you want, because, A, it fills mine and Catherine's heart with joy. Without our checkered history, the three of us, to hear that fills us with joy. B, it inspires me more. I haven't been to a meeting for a while. I need to get to some meetings. Thank you for reminding me. C, we have so many people listening, who have dependency issues, whether it's alcohol or drugs or whatever. And I know that a lot of them... Hang on a second. Let me just hang on 1 second. Line 1.
Dolly's Lady Garden.
Dolly's Lady Garden. Okay, it was very faint. Let me just try line 3. Hang on 1 second. Line 3.
Dolly Parton.
Oh, he's in the lead.
Strong.
He or she, we don't know. He or she is in the lead. And thirdly, you inspire a lot of people, and that's what the programme is about. That's what the 12 steps are about. Is we only keep what we have by giving it away. So you come on and you tell us about those chips anytime you want, Alistair.
Yeah. Any news on Ewan at all, Ian, Or?
Yeah, I've been in contact with Ewan, and we WhatsApp each other from time to time. He's doing all right. I don't want to say too much because I've not got permission to. I'm sure he wouldn't mind, but I've not got permission. But we WhatsApp each other from time to time. We phone each other occasionally. He's going to be all right.
Okay. Well, I continue to be inspired by you and Catherine, and I'll say good night.
I'm going to say up yours. Thank you very much, Alistair. Caitlin, stay there. We'll come in a second. We're still taking Dan Wootton's Dolly Parton calls. 0344 499 1000. This dear listener is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
I hope you're all right, Kenmore. Normally you tweet us wonderful stuff, and tonight you seem to have gone off on a tangent. So what I've done is I've blocked you. You can still tweet Talk Radio, of course. I've blocked you so that your tweets won't pop up on the screen for 24 hours. You're not blocked by Talk Radio, but I can stop it so your tweets don't get shown on the screen for 24 hours. And I hope things work out for you, mate. Good luck. 0344 499 1000. Before we go to Caitlin, let's go to line 1.
Dolly Parton.
You're just doing it in your own voice. Is that Pete? He's just put the phone... Right, I'll phone him back. Hang on a minute. I'm phoning him back. Phone the guy back. I reckon... that was Pete's voice, right?
I'm not sure. I thought it was Dan.
Hello?
Hello, is that Pete?
It is, hi.
Right. Did you just do that Dan Wootton's Dolly Parton?
Yes.
You just did it in your own voice?
Just say... Right, just normally, just say Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
And now say it
in Dan's
the Dan,
voice.
quote-unquote, Dan voice?
Dolly Parton.
No, in Dan's voice.
And my special guest, Dolly Parton.
Okay, so we've got your voice established. That's great. We've got that. We've calibrated Pete. Now let's take it to the next level. The point of the game is to do it in Dan Wootton's voice.
Dolly Parton.
If you're just going to take the piss, Pete, I'm going to cut you off. Oh my God, is that you doing your very, very best Dan Wootton impersonation?
Oh, Dolly Parton.
Idiot. An idiot. I'm so glad tomorrow he can't call in. I'm going to try these, although I probably shouldn't. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Dolly Parton.
That's the best one so far. The best one so far. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Darling, my little possums, welcome to my show, my darlings.
Dame Edna.
It's from New Zealand, you racist! You massive racist! Good evening, Caitlin.
Hiya.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm just phoning to congratulate you on your award.
Hey, nice one. Thank you.
And also to remind you of what you said on Tuesday.
Uh-oh.
You were so desperate and convinced you weren't going to win the award.
Oh, where's this going?
Oh, this is going to a place you ain't going to like, but it made me laugh. You said you were going to stick said award up your bottom. And I've seen a picture of the award. I think you might have a problem with that one.
Trust me, darling, I won't. No, it is... Okay, no, you're right. I did say... now, Caitlin, who put her through? Dylan, you're fired. I did say, yes, I would shove the award... Hang on a second, we might just have a new Dan Wootton on the line. Hello, line 1.
Dolly Parton.
That's it. Now we're getting there. Yes, I did say, I was so convinced we wouldn't win an award. I did say, yes, if we win one, I'll go up on stage, I'll take my belt, undo my belt, take my trousers and pants down, lube it up, and shove it where the sun don't shine. Now, we didn't actually have time to do that last night because the evening had overrun and they wanted things to speed up.
Also, there was a strict no lube rule.
Yes. But, okay. When you say something on the radio, it becomes law.
Yeah.
And you have to do it.
No, you don't.
That's a fact that not many people know.
No, because you're letting me keep the award and I don't want it if it's been there.
I'll put a Johnny on.
Oh, no, come on.
Caitlin, if you want me to do it, I'll do it.
Well, it is the rule. You just stated the rule and we all heard it.
She's a kinky little so-and-so. I like this girl's style. I like her spunk. All right, then I'll do it then, Caitlin. I won't do it now because Kath's kids have got it. They're playing with it. They can have it back afterwards, Kath. Don't worry.
No, I don't want it back afterwards.
I'll do it tomorrow, Caitlin.
That'll need putting in a yellow bin.
Okay, that's fine.
Look, listen to the glee in her voice. Thank you, Caitlin. Take care.
All right, love you guys.
Bye-bye. Well, she obviously doesn't love us that much. Otherwise, she wouldn't be asking me to shove.
It's the first award I've ever been given. And it's been taken from me in the most brutal way possible.
It was fun last night. I was really proud of you last night.
Oh, thanks.
Really, I don't want to get too backslappy because it's boring for them, but screw those losers. Oh, no, they voted for us. No, don't screw those.
Slap away.
I was very proud of you last night.
Thanks.
You look stunning. Easy for blokes. I wore the. If you look at the pictures, I wore the same suit that I wore 2 years ago, different shirt for the previous thing, same suit. But women go work a little bit harder. There was some really there was a lot of famous, talented people. Sarah saw Coxey,
yeah,
Ballsy, Zoe Ballsy. We saw Bobby Friction.
We saw Vine.
Vine was there. Mills.
Paddy O'Connell gave us the award.
You had to keep your voice down when Mills was there, just in case he nicked any ideas. That was it, I think, for famous. That was it, I think, for famous people.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Bobby Friction made a really good point in a very humorous way, I thought. Although the problem was his initial line made a lot of people think of Barrymore. That's what confused things to start with. Bobby Friction is... Where does he work? Is he one extra? He follows me on Twitter and he likes a lot of my tweets and occasionally tweets me, and he's a very nice guy. And we'd never met until last night.
Asian Network.
Asian Network, thank you. We'd never met till last night, and he was wearing this splendid, I mean, he'd made an effort. A splendid jacket. It was gorgeous. And he came up, and I wasn't going to shake hands with anyone because I didn't want to catch Stevie. But I hugged that guy, and it was really nice. I met a lot of people that I've only met through Twitter. And he came out to present an award, and he said, I just want to say hello to all the programme controllers, all the managers, and all the people in charge of radio. Are you all white? Are you all white? Are you all white? The joke being, are you all right? But actually, are you all white people? Which they are. I can't think. Maybe Asian Network programme controller is Asian. One Extra is a white person, I believe. I cannot think. It's a very white industry. Very male, white industry. And I'm totally aware that I benefit from that. Thank you very much indeed. But I'm doing my best to change that by saying this, because no one else will be talking about this. And also I've got a plan for Catherine. I'll tell you that later on. She's going to black up. No, I'm joking. It's a very white industry. And I thought, and then he kind of went, and then he said, I don't know any people of colour, black or minority ethnic people that are in control. We need to change that. That are in charge of radio stations. We need to change that. And I thought, yeah, that's a really, really good point, actually. It's a really good point. Some people, no names, no pack drill. Someone behind us shouted out, racist! I'm so sick of this woke bullshit. Racist! And I thought, yeah, that's a really good point. It is a very white male industry. We haven't got any people of colour on this station, have we?
We must.
We had Yasmin Khan, but she's gone. She went a while ago. Amy, can you think of any people of colour? Maybe the Badass Women's Show. I think it's been a long time since I've listened to that, because I'm normally got the kids on a Saturday night or I'm streaming. And it's a very male-oriented thing. I thought it was a really good point that you made. Here's my plan for Catherine. Keep this under your hats, kids. I want her to black. I'm joking. Here's my plan. So the show is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee, and it was but the regular listeners know it's Iain and Kath, or Iain and Catherine. You know that, right? That she co-hosts it and produces it. So my plan is to get Catherine fired.
Because it's my fault.
The plan is, and I've not spoken to management about this yet, but maybe we start a little groundswell here. The trophy we got last night had my name on. We're getting it sent back, partly because they put Talk Sport instead of Talk Radio on it, as you saw, Amy. So they're going to change it to Talk Radio. And I said, can you put Catherine's name on there as well? Okay. So they're going to do that. And I really we're here until June, definitely. There are rumblings we will be here after June, but we don't have anything definite yet. I'm going to put it to management, if we're here after June, that we change the name of the show to The Late Night Alternative with Iain and Catherine. It may have to be shortened to Kath. I know that's not your preferred choice, but I just think Iain and Kath sounds... So that's my plan, is I want to speak to the boss and say, great, let's have...
Well, why don't we shorten your name to E?
Okay.
And then I can have my full name.
Iain Catherine. All right, I'm there. Iain Catherine. Because when you say... Catherine... We'll find a way. I just want to suggest to the bosses, and they may not go for it, and if they don't, they're wrong. But if we get another 12 months, I say, look, that's great. Can we change the name of the show to The Late Night Alternative with Iain and Catherine, please? And I think that it has to be done in alphabetical order. That's why my name goes first. You're up for that, aren't you?
I think my name should go first.
Right. Oh, I nearly said the C word then. I nearly went, you're such a C word.
Wow.
That's the real me.
See, that's him. That's him. That's him. That's the off-air Iain.
That was going to come out. You're such a C. You are, but... So that's the plan. Don't wang on about it online too much just yet. Okay? Not just yet, because let's sort out the 12-month contract, and then we can kind of come back with that and say, look, how's about this, please, guys? Would you mind if we did this? Anyway, that's enough of that. We're going to take a break. If you want to call up and play iPod roulette, talk about hand washing, explain your hand washing techniques, 0344 499 1000. If you want to play Dan Wootton's Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Amy, I have to ask you, could you do a Dan Wootton's Dolly Parton?
Dolly Parton.
I think the answer is no.
Then save those calls. 0344... Roger, you're blocked on Twitter. Catherine and Iain would sound better. Blocked, and report him. He's not really blind, and he's getting benefit, and he's not really blind. He plays video games. He can see. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging.
go. 0344 499 1000 is the phone number. The S word or yes word is coming up. iPod roulette. If you've got an MP3 player, music on your computer, we hit shuffle. We go against each other. Catherine is the judge. And we decide who's got the best music. It's as simple as that. If you want to play, 0344.
That was clear as mud.
Dolly Parton. 03. I can't. All I can say is Dolly Parton. I couldn't have a conversation as Dan. He must find it so difficult.
That's why he's so great. He makes it seamless.
We're all going to catch CV, coronavirus. I'm calling it CV to save time before we die, because no one knows how to wash their hands except for me. Love giving it a good old wash. Apparently the gel is no use.
Well, this is what I heard on a different radio station.
LBC,
probably not true.
Lefty proper, get socialist, champagne socialist.
They had a professor on, and a virologist, if you will. Now, a lot of the gels that you will be buying are antibacterial. Well, this is a virus, so of course that's not going to make any difference.
Oh, so you need antiviral.
You need antiviral, but actually, he said the way it's transmitted, you're better off just washing your hands. And then there was a guy on from Wootton who is the owner of a business that makes these both bacterial and antiviral gels, and he said, I wouldn't bother, just wash your hands.
So the one we've got here in the studio that's empty, Denny and Liam, you want to kill us off? You're trying to kill us?
We've got loads of those dispensers in the hallway, there's no excuse.
That dispenser's gone?
Is it?
Yep.
There's one in the hallway there, though. Just have to walk a bit further.
This one's empty, and this is the one I'm fingering. Hand sanitising gel. Is this one going to save me? It's got alcohol, triphenylalamonine. Yeah, I think that one will do. Let's go to our good friend Tommy. Good evening, Tommy. Okay, thank you very much indeed. There we go.
Imagine if someone's just tuning in now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my days. 0344.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Here we go.
It is more Parton.
I tell you what, actually. Dylan found this work experience. Dylan found this story in the papers. Here's the thing, he comes in and I get him to work. I actually get him to do work.
He's experiencing actual work.
He's experiencing
Unlike us.
Yeah. Dylan, come in. You're going to do a little slot for us, please. You found this story? I mean, actually, it's probably completely inappropriate. It's about naked men. But it's a story that he found. 03444991000. Dylan, there's the story. Let's do it.
Why do I have to read it out?
You found the story! You found it!
I was laughing at it and you told me to use it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're going to use it. I get him to do a lot of chores. He's recorded some stuff for us yesterday on the day off. Here's the thing as well. So in the week he's got work experience with us, 5 days. One of those days we're not in, and it's not really fair to kind of say to Howard, we've got to work, So I said, all right, you've got Wednesday off, but I'm going to give you my digital recorder and I want you to make something. So you've recorded some stuff that we haven't heard.
But you told me to record...
Come closer to the microphone.
You told me to record parts of my day, and my day's quite boring, so I didn't really know what to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've recorded it. I haven't listened to it. We're going to listen to it tomorrow. You're going to edit it together, and we're going to play it out on tomorrow's show. What are you doing? This is the worst studio etiquette I've ever seen. He's drinking Lucozade.
I need to be hydrated.
Okay, well, you hydrate and we'll wait.
I'm going to hydrate as well.
I'm going to actually Amy, you should probably hydrate as well.
If you're hydrating at home, welcome. A lot of what they're sipping is not hydrating, quite the opposite.
Dehydrating is the opposite of hydrating, isn't it?
Yes.
Excellent. I just learnt that last week. Dylan, Dylan? Oh, can we hear your Dolly Parton?
What even is that?
What is Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Oh my God, she's
Do you know who Dolly Parton is?
No.
Right, well, he's staying at Uncle Ian's. This is your project for tomorrow.
Flipping it, man. What, you don't know who Dolly Parton is?
No.
Do you know who Dan Wootton is?
No.
That's okay. Dan Wootton does Drive on this station, so you should know all of the presenters.
And he's from New Zealand, so you probably know him.
You probably know him. Here's what we're going to do. Right. You don't know Dolly Parton?
No.
Everyone's hydrating again. Sorry, let's hydrate again. Hydrate. Amy, hydrate.
I can't believe he doesn't know Dolly Parton.
Okay.
This is your hydration station.
I think we forget everything and we just educate him. Right, we're going to educate you. Okay? Keep your headphones on. This is important. And this is good to know. This is good to know. The generation gap. All right, here we go. You don't know what a Dolly Parton is. This is a Dolly Parton.
You know this song?
I can't hear the song.
What?
Plug your headphones in.
Plug your headphones in. Oh, God.
Lesson 1. Plug in your headphones.
Wait, where do I put them in?
I've got a suggestion.
There's
your
a
mum will
little...
kill me.
Jesus Christ, come on.
What is this? Whoa, what is this language? We can swear. But what is this?
Where does it go, like... Come on.
This is incredible scenes.
I'm an award-winning producer, and here I am.
This is Brexit. This is Broken Britain.
Right, can you hear now?
Here we go. This is a Dolly Parton.
Any noise.
You can't hear any noise.
It's plugged in, but...
What is going...
There's no noise.
Try these instead.
Okay. I think he's faking... I think he's buying time. He's buying time. He's buying time. He's thinking about Fortnite. So these kids do is they think about Fortnite all the time.
Nah, Fortnite's dying.
All right, man. So am I right now, thinking you don't know this. This is a Dolly Parton. Oh, hang on, we're hydrating again. We're all hydrating. I'm nearly peak hydration. Hang on. Amy, hydrate. That's an order. This is a Dolly Parton. I'm looking at his face, but any signs of recognition? Any flicker of recognition?
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen.
Yes! All right, we got one.
I've only heard it from your show, though.
Get this, though. She wrote that song on the same day that she wrote this song.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Do you know which song I'm talking about?
Yes, I do, but please don't do that like that. Okay, she wrote this on the same day.
No, not this. No, stop. This is not this one.
I Will Always Love You.
No, it's Jolene. She wrote on the same day as 9 to 5.
Oh, jeez.
You don't even know.
Shut your face, you, both of you. Stop collaborating.
Hydrate, everyone, hydrate.
Hydrate. Sorry, I lost my temper because I was dehydrated. I'm sorry. Amy, hydrate. That is actually an order. Jeez. I haven't hydrated yet. I'm sniggering.
Get on with it.
This is a Dolly Parton.
Jolene. Heard it. I've never heard it.
Jolene.
I mean, I just don't know if I want to carry on living.
What on earth have you been... How old are you, Dylan?
Basically 15.
And how long have you been...
Basically 15.
How long have you been his uncle?
Basically 15 years.
Right. So what on earth are you playing at?
It's
this is part of your job.
How about... This, what I've done is I've added a dance beat to make it more trendier for you. I've remixed this to bring it into the 21st century so that you identify with it as a young person. Yeah.
Come on.
Get funkin' out. Jolene. Here we go. Here it comes. The vocals are going to drop in a second. Here we go. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Here it comes.
Here it comes. This is the one.
Ready. This is the vocals for the kids in the 21st century. Here is Dolly Parton. Yeah, you like this.
Not really.
You love it. You have to love this because of the dance beat. It's for you. Dolly. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Jolene. Comes in a minute.
Yeah. Does it go like that?
You like this, Dylan? You should do because I've remixed it for you. 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Yeah, you like this, right? Here we go! There! For all the kids out there!
Jolene, you please don't take my hand.
Jolene. She's doing the thing that you do. There we go. Did you like that? The answer's yes.
I didn't dislike it.
Okay, so yes.
That's
I remixed that especially for the young people. If you want, I'm happy to come to your school during the lunch break or an assembly and play that for people. I will play that for your friends and I will dance to it in a leotard.
That is not what I want. That is not what I want.
Would be my pleasure. We'll do your story after this.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You'll be very, very welcome. Joking aside, you're basically 15. Mm-hmm. It means 14. So there's no reason why you know Dolly Parton. But sometimes there are adults with huge... If this applies to you or someone you know, give us a call. With huge gaps in their popular cultural knowledge. Not just that they've never seen The Godfather. I mean, why would you? It's a very long film.
But they don't know who Kylie Minogue is.
They don't know who people like Kylie Minogue is. Yeah, I had
to explain Madonna to my kids the other day, and I thought, my God, what's happening?
When I worked in Pakistan, there was a young lad who didn't know who Elvis Presley was. I mean, you could kind of go, oh, okay. but he would quite often sing to me, hello, is it me you're looking for? So you knew Lionel Richie. He didn't know. You could go, oh, well, Pakistan. It was, you know, but they didn't grow up in some village in the sticks. They grew up in a town. But if you know anybody, dear listener, who has huge gaps in their, or a huge gap in their popular cultural knowledge, 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. I can't hydrate anymore. I'm going to wet myself. Amy, hydrate's in order. I know you're taking a phone call, but...
We can't keep up with this youngster drink for drink. That's a lesson I learned quite a long time ago.
When was the last time you were really, really drunk?
What, leathered?
Yeah. That's to Catherine, by the way.
I can't remember.
Must have been
Probably, yeah.
Am I allowed to ask, have you ever been drunk? You don't have to answer these. It's not fair to ask you that question.
No.
Okay. Come and speak to your Uncle Iain about
I think the younger generation are a bit more savvy when it comes to booze. They're not really interested. They do a lot more jogging, don't they? They do. We used to do a lot of smoking. They do more jogging.
14, 15-year-olds don't go jogging.
Yeah, they do.
No, we can't really be bothered.
Excuse me, Dylan. We are two adults talking about your generation. I think we know a little bit more about what you do than you do. They don't go jogging.
They're either gamers or joggers.
Well, you're a big gamer. I know you're a big gamer.
Yeah.
What you're playing at the moment?
Fortnite, Rocket League, Apex Legends.
There you go. You see the classic.
And Minecraft.
Back in the Minecraft. I tried to play Minecraft on my VR the other day, and I couldn't quite get it to work. 'Cause it's a weird little setup I've got going. But I did manage to enter the Minecraft world in VR. I couldn't then interact in it. It was nuts.
Yeah.
It was nuts being inside Minecraft. I don't really like Minecraft as a game, but I get why people do.
It's like CFAX, isn't it?
It's like CFAX. It's CFAX video games. But being inside Minecraft was insania.
Yeah. Minecraft, like, to play out through the whole game, you know, it can take ages and ages. But I watched this one guy, from the very start to the very end, he did it in about 3.5 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
That's not possible.
No, it is. Basically, he started, got a bunch of loot, went straight to a village, dug straight down, he knew he was on the portal, and then he put a little thing in the portal, and then he opened the portal, killed the Ender Dragon with nothing.
I don't believe you.
You can look it up on Google.
Was it an older boy who goes to a different school?
Let's go to Russ. Good evening, Russ.
Hello, congratulations, you 3, 4.
4, 5, however many are in the group these days. We're like the Talking Heads. We keep adding more members every album and tour we do. Thank you, Russ.
Well done. Very well deserved. I fancy a little game with you, if you don't mind.
Oh, you want to play a game?
Yeah.
Go on,
I think I've got a pretty cool music collection here on my phone.
Oh, we're playing iPod roulette. We're going in deep.
We'll see about that.
We're going in deep. For those who don't know the rules, Catherine, please, could you explain them?
2 iPods, mano a mano, or sometimes mano a womano. And what they do is they put them on shuffle. And the first song that comes up is the one you're pitting against the first one the other guy puts up. And then we decide which one is best. When I say we, I say me. If you have a particularly rubbish song that pops up, you are allowed 1 pass, Ross. Do you understand?
I understand, Kat.
He understands.
Okay.
Do you understand it?
Oh, God, I understand it big time.
I want a good, clean fight.
Okay, Russ, I tell you what we're going to do.
What are we playing for?
Sorry?
Bragging rights.
Mike.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh God, I'm looking at my collection. I haven't looked at my collection on this for ages. And hang on.
You're going to cheat. You're going to try and pick something hot now, aren't you?
I'm not going. Well, shut your.
Listen, even when he does, that's no.
Right, both of you shut up. I don't need to cheat. Because my music collection is great. I've got some great stuff on here. Okay. So, Russ, why don't you go first?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got, Russ.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to press shuffle now. Ready?
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Here we go.
You're going to play, you're going to pass?
Can you hear it?
No.
Can you hear it?
No, because it's fantasy music in your head, you weirdo. You've never even heard music.
Hey?
What? I can't hear it.
It's on the phone, that's why.
It's on the phone!
Oh, my God. Ross, it's only Thursday night. What are you playing at?
I can hear it, but you can't.
Okay.
It's the Sniper, the Black Angels.
It's what?
The Sniper, the Black Angels.
The Sniper? The Sniper?
Like the Black Angels.
Let's have a look. Can we find it on YouTube?
You play it. I'm not playing. I don't want my computer tainted with his CRAP.
Has it got any swears in it?
No swearing.
You better not. Right, here we go.
This is it. All right.
All right, hang on. This is an advert.
Oh, jeez. Russ, you've really killed the spontaneous vibe of this game.
I've got a good mind to fail you just for this. Right, here we go.
Is this rubbish 50s throwback? Is that Chris Isaacs on lead guitar? Very derivative.
It's no, it's quite a modern band.
Oh. It's quiet and loud.
It's quiet and loud. Well, that doesn't make any sense. All right. Would you like to? Would you like to hear mine?
Go for it. You're ready, that's better.
I don't want to spoil the party. The Beatles.
My disappointment to show. There's nothing for me here, so I will disappear if she
There we go.
Russ, I think we both know what the
Well,
answer
do
to
you know
this
what?
is.
I don't think the Black Angels will mind too much.
No.
Ig.
I think that's a hands down win for you.
Ig.
I'm glad you agree.
Exactly. All right, we go.
But in the end,
to-
your opinion does not matter, Russ.
We go to round 2, and I get to go to random. I go to shuffle, and I hit it. Oh! Oh! It's the first one, the best of 3. Good luck, buddy. What a day for a daydream. Yeah. Custom made for a daydreaming boy. I bet you haven't got a song better than that in your collection,
Let
Russell.
me remind you, Russ, after the last entry, you have still got a pass. So if you get one that's absolute poo, you can pass on it.
It'll be Fire Angel by the Magic Cocks.
I would have passed on my first one. Okay, you ready?
What you got?
Oh, you're gonna... Whoa, yeah, I'm not gonna pass this one.
Right.
I'm not gonna pass this one. This is Billy Joel, Piano Man.
I do like Billy Joel. I do like Billy Joel.
Okay.
Didn't I?
Okay.
I told you.
Go on.
Oh, another advert, for heaven's sake.
Oh, of course, I was naively expecting him to play it.
No, of course he won't.
Oh, this is a meme.
Is it?
Yeah, this song is a big meme.
How is it a meme? In what way?
Like when people have like failed or something. They play this music.
Oh, poor Billy Joel. It's a classic song.
So good.
Kath, it's up to you. Billy Joel's Piano Man, which is, I remind you, a meme for failure versus the Lovin' Spoonful Daydream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to be honest.
Yep.
That's a tough one.
I'm more into Joel than the Spoonful.
1-1, guys. Next one has it. You go first, please, Russell. You've still got a pass. I've still got a pass.
Okay. Oh, Little Devil. The Cult. Little Devil.
God, the way you sound excited makes me...
Living in the jack in a wolf town.
Do I need to...
Trying to get in before the sun goes down.
Do you think I need to play it now, or is that quite a good rendition? Let's have a look.
It's not bad.
All
Play
right.
it. See what you think.
Let's see. Oh, my.
Oh, it's sparky. Very sparky.
Oh, leather trousers and sideburns.
Yes, man. Sing along, Russ. Okay, don't sing on. Okay, that's that. Right. Okay.
What you got, Ian?
Here's mine, and I'm gonna, even though I know this would beat it, I'm gonna pass. This is the one that's come up.
Oh, wow.
It's Mandy Moore doing I Feel the Earth Move.
Oh.
Passing.
Ah.
Oh! Good night, sweetheart. Here comes Double Dutch. Here we go. Takes a second to warm up.
Where are you from? East New York. You're from East New York, Brooklyn.
I'm prepared to wait.
The Supreme Team show.
All that scratch is making you itch. Well, little she is making me itch too, I guarantee it.
I'll wait.
Here's just a lot of superstar. Here's something.
It's worth the wait.
Come on.
Little she. How long have
Where
you been
was this
listening
from?
to the world's famous?
Keep out of this, Russ. This is when music was good.
The 4 o'clock show as well.
I'm gonna jump forward a bit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's just get to the chorus because it's so celebratory. I be Russ. I said I be Russ.
Hey, Ross.
Put the phone down, Russ, you loser.
Good night, Ross.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Can you do the double Dutch?
What
He
even
doesn't
is
know
that?
what Dolly
What
Parton
even
is.
is-
He's not going to know about skipping.
2 skipping ropes. And you have to jump in the middle. And not trip up.
Girls don't. It was always girls that
Yeah,
did it, and the
I
boys would
could
go
double
in and go.
Dutch.
Boys would go in and go. Oh, actually, that's quite good fun.
It's great.
Girls don't skip at school anymore, do they? I mean, it's like I'm probably a little bit younger, like 12, 11, 10, 11,
No,
12.
earlier, maybe like early primary school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because what
But with a long skipping rope and a...
the long skipping rope used to love that. Used to do the double Dutch.
Yeah.
But they used to do a weird thing.
Jumping in.
Elastic bands. They'd make.
Well, it was their hands where they'd make.
That's
like a
cat's cradle.
That's cat's cradle, but they used to make
French
things
elastics.
with their feet.
Yeah,
were
yeah,
connected. What was that?
French elastics.
But how did that work?
You use it to skip. You skip over them.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, or what you'd have one mate who'd have them round her ankles. And
Yes.
The elastic I'm talking about. And then she'd stand back from the railing
Yeah.
and you jump in on that.
Okay. All right. I'm up for a good skip.
jumping
Not like
in.
Now I know.
I'm up for a good skip, not a skip on, not a fitness skip. I hate fitness skip.
No, not a boxing
But
skip.
if there's 2 kids who've got a giant rope,
Yeah.
and then you get like 5 of you in,
Yeah.
I love it.
I used to love the tension, right? So you'd have a line of girls waiting to jump in, and all
Yeah.
you had to do was it was turning,
Just go in, yeah.
and you had to jump without them stopping. You had to jump in and maybe do like a few skips and then turn round maybe, and then you were out again. And it's just the tension. Am I going to muff it
Here's
up? Am I
what we're
going to be
gonna
the one
do.
that stops it?
We didn't do this last year. We do this sometimes, Dylan. We did this a couple of years ago. We organised giant games of tag at Hyde Park, right? And it's great. And we had about 50 people turn up at the last one. We did it, I think, 3 times. Last one, about 50 people turn up from all over the country. When it gets warmer, on a Saturday, probably a Sunday, we will organise a giant game of tag. You're very welcome to come.
I will beat everyone.
You will, because I'm rubbish at tag. I hate it.
yeah.
I'm really, really fast.
Good, we'll do it. We'll also bring some giant skipping ropes.
Right, skipping's no good on grass. You've got to do it on pavement.
Well, there's pavement there.
All right.
There's pavement there. Which means skipping's no good on
It's
grass.
no good on grass.
Of course it's good on grass.
No, it slows it down.
Slow you down in a minute. Don't know what that meant. Sounded like a really bad threat. I
It
take that
is.
back. I retract. I'm man enough to realise that sounded like an aggressive threat of violence towards a defenceless, gobby woman.
What?
So I will retract that immediately.
I'll karate chop you in the windpipe.
There, but it's okay. Oh, it's okay for women
If you attack me.
to make. Oh, you got out of that very cleverly. You got out of that very cleverly. Sometimes the patriarchy is correct, and I see why we have to retain the upper hand over ladies.
Oh.
We'll do that when it gets a bit warmer. We'll have a big old tag
Skip up.
and a skip up.
Can you imagine a mass jumping?
Yeah. And we'll have a piss up as well. Why not? We
Not
won't.
before the skipping.
No, we won't. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Shall I do that story?
Yes.
Let me do that story.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dylan. Let me do this story. So this is the story you found earlier on.
Net.
None of the ladies have their eyes down, as it's definitely a full house at this bingo hall stripper show.
Oh, my.
I don't really understand this. The saucy antics as fellas did the full Monty on stage had the crowd asking for more, number 34. But it's claimed things were not totally tickety-boo, number 62, as revellers got carried away and it became a case of number 60. Grandma's getting frisky. One breathless bingo fan posted later, "Had a brill night at bingo and the strippers. Even got my hands on too. Oh, what a great night. Happy, happy, happy."
Jeez. I know.
A local businessman said Ladies' Night 2, hosted by drag queen... Put your fingers in your ear for a second, Dylan. Don't want you to hear this. Kitty Goodhead. Take your fingers out, thank you. Needed door staff in order to keep order.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's a real shame there, Jeremy Armstrong, the writer. It's in the Mirror and it's billed as an exclusive. Basically, a bingo club had some strippers in.
Something his mum's told him about.
Exclusive.
You'll never guess what they had down bingo tonight.
He said... Hang on, a local businessman, right, said... "It's been reported to me the audience got carried away. I raised it with the council about safeguarding in place. For example, having door staff to make sure things don't get out of hand." Well, surely to make sure things don't get in hand would be more appropriate. The general manager of Apollo Bingo Hall, who declined to give his name, said, "We are happy the acts did not go too far. At the end of the day, there was nothing untoward. This is written terribly. At the end of the day, there was nothing untoward happened. I do believe there is no evidence of that. It was literally what it said on the tin, and there were no issues, and we received no complaints." The poster for the show in Barrow, Cumbria, had warned punters, "Please be aware, if you are easily offended, please leave the club after the bingo. Male nudity is guaranteed." Apollo has a premises licence and can host relevant entertainment 11 times a year. Councillor Tony Callister... I mean, this is a story
How
about...
is it relevant entertainment? Lucky balls.
If you're happy saying that in front of someone who's basically...
What, bingo balls?
You're going to get a strong... I'm going to give his mum your phone number.
She's already got it.
This isn't really a story, but this is like there were some male strippers.
I think someone's trying to stir up trouble where there wasn't any.
Okay. What were you stirring it with then? Spoon?
A spoon, a wooden one. What did you think it was? Oh.
I mean, there's the classic joke, isn't there? Two old ladies saw a male stripper. One had a stroke, the other couldn't reach. I mean, that's the... Have you heard that before? No. You've not heard that? No. That's a terrible... I mean, it's wicked on so many levels. So many levels. But mainly because we're embarrassed. Now Dylan's embarrassed. You've not heard that before? No. Wow. Councillor Tony Callister, spokesman for licensing and public protection, confirmed a complaint had been made in relation to the show. Oh, who's complaining about this kind of stuff? He said a limited number of events of this nature are permitted. An investigation into complaint was launched and concluded nothing unlawful had taken place. Silly.
It is, isn't it?
Silly.
Can I tell you about the day it rained meat? In unrelated news.
Yeah, please do.
March the 3rd, 1876.
Yeah, go on. What's this?
Bizarre weather event occurred which still can't be explained.
Okay.
144 years later.
Well, do we know it actually happened?
Yeah.
Well, we don't. Do we have any video evidence?
There's a sample of the meat rain.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Can I have some oldie worldy music?
Oh, yes.
1876, though, don't go too far back.
Ye oldie... Oh, hang on, there's one here that says... okay, here we go. This should do it. Probably have an advert. We'll skip the old advert. It's one of those ones where we've got to watch the actual...
In fact, it's in America, so if you've got, like, cowboy music...
Got it? Well, you didn't... Oh, Jesus. All right, hang on, here we go. There's this.
Okay, well, I can do this.
Bit dramatic.
Is it too dramatic?
Oh, it's meat falling from the sky, so I don't think you can be too extra.
All right, let's do cowboy music.
All right, here we go.
Cowboy music. Okay. The computer's not doing what I want it to do. Here we go. Here we go.
March 3rd.
Oh, jeez, she's doing the voice. Come on.
1876. A bizarre weather event occurred which still can't be explained 144 years later.
And we'll find out what it was after this.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Whenever you're ready.
Who's there?
Is there someone there? Who's there? I heard that. Who's there?
Well, I'm waiting patiently.
Who's scratching about back there?
What are you waiting? Well, what are you waiting? Well, I mean, should we just do you and get you out of the way? Can we do you quickly?
No, not quickly. Fast, longly.
Longly. All right. Well, that's not a word, right?
Do me longly, Papa.
Oh my God.
That's so graphic.
Isn't it graphic? Sorry?
Can I use the word bollocks, but the swear word?
No, you cannot. Well, bollocks? No.
I can't say that word.
No.
Right, okay. Well, right, introduce me then. I mean, I won't swear.
Introduce me? Cass doing a story about meat rain.
Yeah, good for there. Introduce me.
I want to hear the story about... I guarantee, however pony her story is about meat rain, and it will be pony, it will be significantly better than anything you have got to contribute to this show.
Right. Put up or shut up, then.
Sorry?
Put up or shut up.
Oh.
All right, well, let's hear...
How about you shut up?
You can do something else beginning with P. P off, and shut up, and let Catherine do her meat rain.
Right, do it then, Kathleen. Go on.
I will.
Right.
Shut up.
Good.
Can you be quiet, mate? Thank you. I think that's him. Right, I've lost the cowboy music now.
What does he want?
Here we go. Let me just get some cowboy music. Here we go.
Oh! Come on. March 3rd, 1876. A bizarre weather event occurred which still can't be explained 144 years later.
Wow.
For several minutes, on a bright sunny afternoon, flakes of meat up to 4 inches across fell from a clear sky onto farmland near the settlement of Olympia Springs in Bath County, Kentucky. The wife of local farmer Alan Crouch later told reporters that she was making soap on her porch that afternoon when the meat pieces started falling from the sky.
The sky! Who's that, Grandpa?
That's me being the narrator. Now I'm going to be Mrs. Crouch. So shush.
All right.
Between 11 and 12 o'clock, I was in my yard, not more than 40 steps from the house, Mrs. Crouch said. There was a light wind coming from the west, but the sky was clear and the sun was shining brightly. She continued, without any prelude or warning of any kind, and exactly under these circumstances, the shower commands. She sure does talk fancy.
1 second, Kath.
Yeah.
Let's go to our caller. It's David Babcock. David.
What you got?
Thank Christ for that. Well, if it isn't old Billy Big Balls and Lady Fanny. That didn't come out right. I was meant to imply that you're all big time now since your award.
Okay.
And then I was going to go on.
I interrupted Catherine's meat rain story.
For you to call me Lady Fanny?
Well, I didn't mean to say that. That kind of slipped out. Yeah. Right. What I wanted to say was...
Yeah.
Hey, I've got an impression.
Okay.
That's not what I've got to say, but do you want to hear it?
Yep.
Yes.
See if you can guess who it is, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, my God.
Is it Dan Wootton?
Is it Dan Wootton?
Dolly Parton.
It's who? Dolly Parton. Right, hang on. It was Dolly Parton. Yeah, Miss Jones.
It's our studio guest, Dolly Parton.
So your first impression was Dolly Parton?
No, my first impression was that guy from Rising Damp.
I do Rigsby from Rising Damp.
Yeah, but mine's better.
It's not. Well, I can't do Rigsby at the moment. Yeah, I can't do it at the moment. Miss Jones. Oh, yeah. No, Miss Jones. I can't do it. I've forgotten how to do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you look after it until I remember how to do it.
My God.
I can't do it. My God, Miss Jones.
No, too posh.
Can't do it. My God, Miss Jones. I can't do it.
That's Charlie Drake.
Oh dear. Let's get to the point of the call, David, because I'm would rather be dead than listen to this, if I'm completely honest.
The main thrust of my phone call, is chickens.
Okay, well then, just instead of just talking to us about it, tell us it.
Nobody is worried about the COVID-19 virus affecting the stocks of chickens.
Right, because it can't be transmitted from human to chickens. Next.
How foolish you seem.
Oh,
because guess what, wise guy?
Yeah?
Chickens are a big carrier of COVID-19.
Well, then let's kill the chickens.
I can't kill me chickens. That's my livelihood.
Kill the chickens. If they're carriers, if your chickens are carriers of COVID-19, well, actually, they're not. They'll be carriers of the coronavirus because COVID-19 is the disease you get if you have the coronavirus, thanks. Then kill them. 2 bricks. Wash.
Oh.
Well, there's quite a lot of chickens.
Okay. Well, you still can just use the same bricks over and over again.
I was in the chicken factory early this evening, and I saw a chicken sneeze. Should I be worried?
Yes. Isolate yourself for 14 weeks. It is 14 weeks, isn't it? Not days.
Yes, and telephone.
And do not touch telephone.
Did you know that chickens could sneeze?
Thank you very much indeed. Oh, waste of our life that was. 03444991000. You want to do the rest of your meat story?
Yeah, it's got a really good phrase coming up
Well,
that
just
you're going to enjoy.
Just do it, but don't do the voices. The voices, I think, I think it's cultural appropriation. And I'm not into racism anymore. I'm out of the racism game. I've quit the racism game. I'm done with racism. I was in, now I'm out.
You can't be racist against people from Kentucky. They've taken up all the racism there is. It's quite a racist place.
Yeah, but cowboys are a race.
Yeah, and they're quite racist.
Cowboys weren't racist.
Come on. Remember what they used to say about the Native Americans? Racists.
The cowboys used to call Native Americans racist.
No, they used to call them all kinds.
Okay, well, not all cowboys.
And shoot them.
Not the guys in the films that. I don't even want to hear this story.
She said she was merely 40 steps from her house when the meat started to slap the ground.
Okay, we've got a young person.
She described the pieces of meat
some great jokes right now
as looking gristly. One of the very few to eat the mysterious meat was the Crouch family.
People were eating it!
No, the cat did, who reportedly enjoyed a large quantity with no ill effects. The event was reported at the time by Scientific American, the New York Times, and several other publications, bringing investigators from across the US to study the bizarre phenomenon. The Oakland Tribune reported, the meat was served in the shape of hash, and its particles ranged in size from a delicate shred as light as a snowflake to a solid lump 3 inches square.
Yeah.
Those who tested the meat a few days later. Oh, they did taste it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There we go.
Said it tasted like beef or possibly venison, but of course by that time the unexplained manna from heaven would have spoiled, accounting for the gamey flavour. A local hunter, Ben Ellington, opined, I've seen some of this meat that fell on Old Man Crouch's farm, and if it's meat at all, it's bear meat. Bear meat.
But, of course, this would have been sucked up. This is very simply explained.
Yeah.
It would have been some hunters or some rustlers transporting meat in a boat across a big lake. And they would have, there would have been a huge hurricane or a tornado that would have sucked them off into the sky. The meat would then have been dispersed over this cowboy town. Very easily explained.
Leopold Brandeis took a sample of the substance and gave it to Newark Scientific Association for lab analysis. Dr. Alan McLean, who tested the sample, said that the meaty substance was lung tissue, either from a horse or a human baby. One theory popular at the time was that the meat wasn't meat at all. It was a bacteria. It's been suggested the meat somehow came from outer space, space meat, or had a supernatural origin, like
ghost meat,
like the manna mentioned in both the Bible and the Quran as being provided to the Israelites by God as they wandered the desert in search of the Promised Land.
That's Desmond Decker, isn't it?
A more convincing rational explanation was that vultures, when startled, will often vomit their last meal in order to lighten their bodies for a quick takeoff. Dr. L.D. Castenbein wrote in an 1876 edition of the Louisville Medical News, the only plausible theory explanatory of this anomalous shower appears to me to be that suggested by the old Ohio farmer, the disgorgement of some vultures who were sailing over the spot from their immense height. But people ate it to test it.
Here's the thing, and Dylan, I'm sure you're a young man. I feel we have a similar vibe. If it rained meat, you'd try a bit, wouldn't you?
No.
You'd try a little bit. If it rained meat and it was clean and it landed on grass, not pavement, I would try a bit of that. I would try a bit of rain meat.
And has it been raining? Like, is it muddy meat?
No, it's not. It's not muddy. It's not muddy.
It's clearly meat.
It's just meat that's fallen from the sky onto your back garden.
Is it raw?
I guess so.
If it was raw, I would cook it. If it had pre-cooked, I would eat it.
I can't be bothered to get a disease. Like,
you can't be bothered to get a disease? Tell that to people in hospitals.
Listen to this. This comes up to the modern day.
Okay.
Investigator Kurt Goder, a professor at Transylvania University.
Oh, he's a vampire.
Managed to find a jar of the unknown substance last year.
Okay.
It was a jar marked Olympia Springs, gathering dust in the university's archives.
If he eats it, then this guy's my hero.
The meat was too decayed to be reliably tested. But this didn't stop Professor Goder's inquiry. He managed to produce a sort of jelly bean flavoured with the meaty essence from the sample and handed samples out at Kentucky's Court Days Festival in October. Some people thought the flavour of the dark red jelly beans was similar to raw bacon. Others said it tasted like a strawberry pork chop. Professor Goder says the flavour was more like a heavily sugared bacon with a metal aftertaste. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of this incredible tale is that in the 21st century, a college professor managed to persuade hundreds of people to taste jelly beans that may or may not have been a 140-year-old bear meat that had been vomited up by vultures. They really will eat anything, America. Spray on cheese.
Oh, God, really? Where can you get that from?
America.
Oh, well, let's go to America, for goodness sakes. Okay, listen. Why do people stop phoning in all of a sudden? We were doing so well on the phone calls, and then I think David Babcock has just killed the vibe of the show.
Killed it.
Thanks, David. In fact, hang on a second. Let me just bear with me 1 second. We're not really supposed to do this, but I'm just going...
You're going to call him?
I'm going to call him and I'm going to do a prank call on David Babcock. That's what we're going to do.
This is unorthodox.
We're not supposed to do this. If I click on that and then I click on that... Shh, so everyone be quiet. Hang on. Oh. No, okay. I'm from Russia. I'm a Russian man.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello, I am from Russia. I am a Russian man.
Right.
Is this the famous David Babcock?
It's late, pal. It's late. Why? What's up?
We would like to invite you to Moscow in Russia to try to speak. We have great experiment here to speak to ghost of Stalin and Lenin. Would you be able to help us, please? We have heard you are the second best spiritualist in the United Kingdom, and we cannot get hold of Clinton Baptiste.
I'm going to stop you there, Vladimir, right? I'm the first.
You are very good. I did not say my name, and you are correct.
Yeah, I know things. I get in there, right? What you need to know about me is, right, I'm pretty much a ladies' man over here, right? Oh. Vladimir?
Yes, comrade.
Yeah, I'm pretty well known for dating all the page 3 girls. No, have you heard of page 3?
It is very decadent Western sexualization of women with big boobies.
Yeah,
We love
and
it.
I think what you might be hearing is my other avenue, not my paranormalist work, but I think you Russians are into what we'd call pornography.
Yes,
And
but
I
what
know
has this
that-
got to do with Ghost of Stalin? We want you to come here to conduct experiment to speak to Ghost of Stalin and Lenin.
Yeah, that's cold. Yeah, my agent, Felipe, is probably giving you my one number. Have you heard of David Babcock?
Oi!
You are dirty man. We offer you $1 million and you not want to take it.
Yeah, I do sexy dancing.
No, we don't want sexy dancing. Here is what I want you to do for us. I want you tonight to try to contact Ghost of Stalin and Lenin. And also, I want you to never phone Iain Lee show again and kill Vad, because you're a piece of shit and you make your show rubbish and you're an idiot. Goodbye. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
When we walk down the street, we don't care who we see, who we meet. Don't have to run, don't have to hide, 'cause we got something burning inside. We got love, power, it's the greatest power of them all. We got love, power, and together we can fall. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, but our feet are always on the ground. We always laugh, don't have to cry, and this is the reason why. We got love, power, it's the greatest power of them all. We got love, power, and together we can fall. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, but our feet are always on the ground. We always laugh, don't have to cry, and this is the reason why. We got love, power, it's the greatest power in the world. We got love, power, and together we can fall. We got love, power.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. We've got lots to get through, actually. We've still got to do yes word or S word.
Oh, yeah.
So what we'll do is I posted it on Twitter early on. Loads of people sent me links to their songs. We'll choose one and we will play it about 10 minutes. We'll do it after the next ad break. And people then phone in while that song is playing and they say yes word, meaning it's good, or the S word. But don't say the S, don't say SH1T, because I will lose my... Yes, I may be basking in the dying moments of glory, of award glory, but that will not save my job if everyone just phones up and goes, oh, shit, and just says that again and again and
Don't
again.
you say it,
Exactly. We are not allowed swears on the show, so we'll play the S word or the S word. We had to stop it for about 3 months because people were just phoning up and swearing all the time. all the
Spoilt
time.
it for everyone, didn't they?
Spoilt it. Spoilt it. We've been given permission to bring it back again tonight as a test as long as nobody phones up and says the S word. 03444991000 is the telephone number. Catherine, give the listener at home some of the things that we have been talking about to try and entice them to call in. I'll be with you in a second.
Meat rain, brush and shills, David Babcock sideline,
Panic buying.
panic buying,
Hand washing.
hand washing.
I think that's it.
No, there's something else.
What are you doing?
Male stripper.
Male strippers, thank you.
And Dolly Parton.
And can I just say, guys, name me one other show that at midnight would have someone who's basically 15 running in the studio to shout out the phrase male stripper.
strippers.
It just won't happen anywhere else. Good evening, Trevor.
Hello.
Hello, Trevor. You're live on Talk Radio. How can we help
Thanks
you?
very much. I was just ringing because, like you just said, I was one of the guys who posted on your Twitter earlier, throwing my song out into the open.
Oh! Oh, well, do we go...
It's the first time I've ever actually shared it in, like, a actual public
Right, give me your Twitter handle, because I'm kind of lost in the storm. Give me your Twitter handle.
Davy Todd. The song was Beautiful People by The Trees.
Okay, now I need to prepare you because sometimes the response can be quite brutal. Are you ready to hear something that... Are you in an emotionally ready state to hear something that could hurt you?
I'm fully prepared for this.
Davy Todd?
Yes.
How are you spelling Davy? With an E?
D-A-V-E-Y-T-O-D.
T-O-D. Okay. I gotcha. Oh, look at your room. Full of toys, Catherine.
Is it?
It's full of toys.
What kind of toys?
Lots of books.
Geeky toys.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
we'll have
look.
Yeah, there you go. You've seen it? Can I carry on doing this now?
I'm going to have another look.
Go. Jesus, great. Get done. Thank you. Right. Okay, well, then we're going to do it. Hang on. Whoa. Hang on. Let me just check. Is this it? Oh, no, hang on a minute. Hang on a second. That's not it. That's Dusty Springfield. Let me just check. Is this yours? Is this yours? Here we go. Is this you?
That's not me.
Is that you?
That's definitely not me.
That's not you.
Because this rocks.
Okay, well, that one was great, whoever that was. Okay, right. That wasn't you. That's a shame.
It sounded like Kiss.
Because that would have won. If that was you, you'd have won. Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, I apologise already.
That's okay. It's not your fault. You're not as talented as that guy. But okay.
Who is?
Exactly. Who is? Oh Jesus. Hang on a second. I've got to go through this whole thread for some reason. Okay, guys at home, get ready. 0344 499 1000. We're going to play the S word or the S word, and we are going to play it now. We're going to play Trevor's song. Here we go. The Beautiful People by The Trees.
That's the one.
Now, here's the thing, right?
Has it got swears?
Oh.
No swears.
No swears. People can be... Catherine, I think you're being called out, so I think Amy needs a word with you. People... And take your phone. People can be vicious, okay? Are you, and I have to say this now as an ambassador for mental health, are you in an emotionally stable enough place that if we got 20 phone calls all saying the S word, not the actual S word, we will get taken off the air, but phoning up and saying the S word, are you in a strong enough place to take that?
I'm nervous but quietly confident.
Okay. Well, I get... Okay, we move on. And by the way, for the next couple of minutes, guys, I'll take calls straight to air. I have to warn you that even if I were to debut Penny Lane by the Beatles, there's we have a lot of trolls listening to this show who might just phone up and be rude.
Okay.
So your confidence in the music, great, wonderful. We should all be confident about our art. But Iain Lee, am not confident in our listeners,
your own listeners
to do the right thing. So I ask you again, are you mentally, Trevor Davey of The Trees, in a strong enough place to accept any criticism that comes your way?
Bring it on.
Oh! He laid down the gauntlet, baby. Here we go. I'm going to play a song. 0344 499 1000. You phone up. I'm going to keep a tally. Yes or S. Please don't actually say the S word. We will get taken off the air if we get too many. 0344 499 1000. This song... Jeez, it rocks. Okay. We've got a call already. Line 1, yes word or S word?
It.
What are you saying?
What's happening?
Sorry. God's sake. All right. Call again when you know what's happening. It's The Trees and Beautiful People. Yes word or S word? 0344 499 1000. Line 1, yes word or S word?
Fantastic hit.
Thank you. I'm going to put that as a yes. Line 2, yes word or S word?
This is an S word, and I mean sounds.
So are you... Well, no, if you're saying S word, that means SH1T.
No, it's sound. It's not shit.
Please don't swear. Jeez, don't swearing. I'm going to put that as a yes word with 2-0. 0344 499 1000. Line 4, yes word or S word?
Yes.
What are you saying?
Yes.
Oh, you're an idiot. I didn't hear what you said. Line 5, yes word or S word?
Yes word.
Yes word! 3-0! 0344 499 1000. 1 minute 20 to go. Line 7, yes word or S word? Too slow. Okay. Line 8, yes word or S word?
Hello, this is the S word, and the word CCC I like very much.
What are you saying? If you say the S word, that means it's not very good.
But the S word is C for me. But that means yes.
So are you saying we're running out of time? Please, voted Brexit to get rid of you guys. Yeah, is it good or bad?
Yes, I
Okay. Good. Line 7, yes word or S word?
Yes, if it was 1991.
Well, it's not 1991. It's 2000. Right. So what does that mean? I've got to do maths. Now I've got to do maths. Okay. Line 10, yes word or S word?
It's a yes from me. Wow, fantastic.
All right, mate, don't mind it. Line 11, yes word or S word?
Yes.
Okay. Line 36, yes word or S word?
It's all right, innit?
It's all right is not a word. Standard. Line 29, yes word or S word?
Yes word, man.
Yes word, man. Line 32, yes word or S word? Okay, we can't hear what you're saying. Line 7, yes word or S word?
Yes word.
What are you saying?
Yes.
I can't. Is he saying yes or S?
Yes, Y-E-S.
Yes word! This is unanimous. Line 3, yes word or S word?
Yes word.
There we go. Line 9, yes word or S word?
Cover your ears, Dylan. Bag of shite.
Oh, please don't swear. We've asked you not to swear. Trevor.
Hello.
Apart from, I think we have one S word. It got very confusing with the foreigners calling in, and I was wondering if there's a way we can filter it so that foreigners don't call in. Is that allowed? Can we do a phony one day? We should say no foreigners. Is that? I don't know if that's allowed.
Do that? No, I don't think you should do that.
Why do you say that, Trevor?
Because we're an all-encompassing planet.
Oh, you're so woke.
Okay, I'm more worried about getting in trouble with the regulators. Okay, Trevor. 1 S word, 9 yes words. That's never happened before. I am retweeting your track. Is there anything you want to plug?
I love the guy that said it was pure 1991 because that's exactly where my head's at.
Yeah, he thought he was giving you a burn, and instead he recognised your angst. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000 is the phone number. Let's go to Nick. Good evening, Nick.
Good evening, Ian.
What can we do for you, sir?
I'm here to play yes word or S word with my song.
I'm afraid, Nick, we cannot. We can only do one per evening.
I beg of you, I implore you, on my bended knee.
Catherine, this is awkward.
Yeah.
I need you.
It's unprecedented. We've never played it twice.
I'm confident enough in my song, whichever way it goes. Well done for the award as well.
Oh, a little bit. We'll do it on phone. Can you call us on Monday?
Yeah.
We'll do it on Monday.
Okay.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Otherwise, we get told off. But we'll do it on Monday. Thank you. Nick is yes word or S word on Monday. I like that guy. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You'd be very, very welcome. Calls have been a bit slow this week. And I do wonder why. I think from next week, for those who don't know, I'm going down to 4 days a week. I'm doing Monday to Thursday, and Catherine will be doing Friday. So I think, well, Friday will have a different vibe because it's you on your own.
Yeah.
Always has a different vibe. And partly why I'm doing it, partly it's because of mental health thing. Also, I just feel that I'm, at the moment, stretching myself a little thin doing 5 days a week. I know you think, it's only 3 hours, but it's kind of slightly more involved in that. Not much more, but it's slightly more involved in that than that. I think the shows are going to be better. This is partly what I wanted to test. I think the shows are going to be better with me doing ever so slightly less. It's not necessarily a permanent solution. We're going to try it for sort of 4 to 6 weeks. Catherine and I have agreed. And see how we get on. And I have to, because, I'm going to take a hit financially. I will have to weigh that up against how I feel in my soul. And we'll see how that goes. So that's the plan from next week. So, we're in tonight. We're both in tonight. New callers only from tonight. But we will see how next week.
We mean like tomorrow's show.
Tomorrow's show, yeah. But we will see how that goes. I don't know. I just feel that I'm not quite bringing something to the party that I should. It does. By the way, I love all of our regular callers. Right? Thank you. Do
you know what it is? We've been listening to some other radio station phone-ins, and there does seem to be kind of a heavy rotation.
Yeah.
And as listeners, we know that can be a little bit, I don't know, not intimidating, but if you listen all the time and you hear the same voices, there's a kind of assumption that no one else is welcome, and that's not true at all.
Let me put down one of the issues, and we can speak honestly about this. I don't think this will. If I would say this when I criticise the station, I think would I say this to my bosses? Yes, I would. So I don't have a problem saying it on air. One of the issues I have about this show and about talk radio is the lack of promotion. There's no promotion for the station. There never has been, and you know what? There quite possibly never will be, and we have to accept that. Now, what that means is that we are... the audience is growing, and I saw some people online saying, well, no one listens to the show. Well, actually, quite a few people do listen, and the audience is growing. But if there was like a blitz of an advertising campaign, the audience would explode significantly, and that would give us a bigger pot to choose from, and that would mean that we would get more calls. Sincerely believe that we would get more calls. But because there is no advertising, because there is no push of not just this show, but the station, but you know, it means that we don't get as many calls as I think the show deserves, and I would like to get. And I find that intensely frustrating, because it's something like 0.02% of listeners actually call in, right? And it would be so nice to be able to grab a few randoms that call in, which we have had a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. It's hard. It's harder work. Doing a phone-in show, I find quite easy. It's the only thing I can do quite well in my life. It's the only thing. And I know Catherine, she can do other things well, but hosting a phone-in show kind of comes naturally to us. It's the only radio I've ever done, really. But when there aren't that many calls, that makes it harder. It could be argued that it's our fault. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I'm constantly looking at ways we could get more calls and do that. And I don't think it is. I'm sure when we take a night off, all of the people that we've banned call in and flirt with the host, as we heard last night with Howard. I like Howard, he's great, you know, but if you phone up, I think you should be hosting this slot.
Yeah,
I think
he doesn't know about the stories behind some of these things.
exactly, you know, so that's just dumb and that's just lame and that's just crazy. You can always phone their shows when those people are on. I want a bigger audience. This is what I want. Let's put down our fantasy list. I want some publicity for the show. I want a bigger audience. And I know that would generate more callers. Now, that's not gonna... The first two things, or the first thing is not gonna happen, so the second and third thing are unable to happen. Oh, listen, by the way, it would take 2 weeks, education, re-education. If we came in on Monday and started off with, do you think Boris Johnson is doing enough to calm the public in terms of this coronavirus? Do you feel safe with Boris Johnson in charge? I think he's doing a great job. And yes, he's being more cautious than Italy, but we are an island. We are different from the Italians. We are less tactile. And I think that Boris Johnson is playing an absolute blinder in this. What do you think? 0344 499 1000. If we came in on Monday and did that, probably wouldn't get that many calls. But then if we came in every day after that, and every hour did a different phone in, and we came in on Tuesday and said, surely it's time now to accept the fact that we are going to lose a significant number of the elderly and a significant number of people with pre-existing conditions. And actually, it could be looked upon that could be, and this will sound cold, a benefit to British society. Care homes are full to bursting. It's a ticking time bomb. So if we get rid of a significant number of the elderly, that will save us money, which will be... Did that? We'd start to get a few more calls. Go on, Kath.
Day 3.
Yeah? It's a fun game to play, by the way.
Day 3. This is what we could do. Coronavirus is showing no signs of slowing. Surely the time is now to close the borders. Stop all the flights in and out. Yes, we will take a financial hit, but we're about to do that anyway. And we haven't got enough food to spare for everyone else anyway. Is it time to close the borders and try and take care of this the UK way? 0344 499 1000.
And if we did that over the days, we would gradually get more and more calls till at the end of the beginning of week 3, we'd have a full switchboard pretty much the whole time of people phoning in saying, yes, I agree. Boris Johnson's doing a great job. Next call. No, I disagree. Boris Johnson's doing an awful job. He's a part-time Prime Minister.
Important factor in this. We don't express an opinion, we just say, great call, thanks very much, very interesting to hear from you.
We could totally get by doing that and get loads of calls. But I ask you, dear listener, what is the point of this? What's the point of that? What does it achieve? Doesn't solve Corona, CV, doesn't solve that. By the way, I'm the first person to be calling it CV. Everyone will be doing it when we're all dying. Doesn't solve that, doesn't get rid of Boris Johnson, doesn't promote Boris Johnson, doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. And also, where's the entertainment value in that? Where's the entertainment value in doing that? Make my life a whole lot easier, so much easier. But where's the entertainment value in doing that? There isn't any. It's dull. You want that, you've got LBC. And they do it great. They're doing it great. But I really cannot see the point in that. So doing this thing where we kind of come in and it's a little bit like jazz. Not everyone likes jazz, but this is a little bit like jazz. It's improvised theatre with comedy, and with drama. It's harder work, but I think that when it works, I think that the benefits are infinitely better. Can't remember why I was talking about this. Was there a reason for me talking about this?
Cutting down to 4 days a week.
I don't think that was the reason. I think there was something in between there. Anyway, what I'm saying is, this is the show. She sneezed. You've got to use the gel.
There's none left.
There is
Where do I
some.
put this?
On your thighs. There's Cat's pumping off there in the background, and now she's rubbing off. This is what we like to do, and it would work so much better with so many more callers. And we are stuck, and I'm not reflecting that on you, dear listener, I'm talking about the situation with the station. We're stuck with what we've got. So, we either make best do's. Is that a phrase?
Make do.
We make good.
The best.
We make the best of the do's. Or we go to another radio station. No one's approached us from another radio station, so I guess we make best do's. Make the best of the do's.
It could be that they're all playing rock, paper, scissors for who gets to approach us first. But it's a long game.
It's a weird old situation. It's a weird old situation. You know, I feel very much in limbo. Very much in limbo at the moment. And, yeah, anyway. 0344 499 1000. Ricky, stay there. We'll come to you after this. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
For some reason, I think my mouse batteries are about to die. We got it. I managed to grab and drag. Good evening, Ricky.
Good evening, Ian.
What can we do for you?
Well, I've got a solution for the calls problem.
Okay.
Well, you know, you said that you don't get many calls.
What is wrong with your phone? When we get them, they've got terribly clicky telephones.
Listen, no, I was putting my charger back in the phone. Sorry about that.
I'll put your charger up where the sun don't shine in a minute.
Listen now, okay? You know, you do get a lot of calls because just a minute ago when you did that game, you got about 10 calls in a row.
Yeah, but we did. We got 10 calls. We had more than that. I had to miss a load. But that was in a 3-minute, 18-second session. If only there was a way to stretch. Do we just play longer songs?
I don't know what it is, but the problem is people insecure, not confident enough to talk for long periods of time. That must be the problem. People like doing small bursts, just like you did a minute ago. 1 second calls.
Yeah, but if we have 1 second calls, then we need 60 times about 40, so 6, 12, 18. We need about 2,400 calls an hour.
I know, but did you see how many calls you got? It was unreal.
Yeah, it was. But here's the thing. It was unreal. And if I was to do a thing now, right, and say, OK, guys, we're going to take calls straight to air, just phone up and say the word fart. Phone up, 0344 499 1000 and say the word fart. We would get, we'd get a full switchboard, but that doesn't get us anywhere. And also,
funny,
I like, well, it would be
but for
funny.
how long will it be funny? How many days?
I mean, that would be funny for weeks, actually.
Do you do impressions? Get people to call up and do quick impressions, not every now and then.
But I believe that great radio comes from stories.
Yeah.
Comes from human interaction and stories. And those games are fun to play for a few minutes.
Maybe do that when it goes quiet, a bit dry. Do that to get it all going again, momentum.
But we did that, and now we've got no calls. You know, listen, I'm not complaining. It's my job is to generate the call. I'm complaining a little bit, but I'm not complaining to you, Ricky, or about you, Ricky, or about the listeners, or about the callers we do have. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. It is. I have to accept ultimate responsibility because I'm the host.
No, it's not your fault.
No, but I have to accept. It's my job is to generate calls, so I have to accept ultimate responsibility. But I would like to place some of that responsibility on line 2.
Hello, is that Ian?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, well, I've got the password. I'm sorry about that.
It's fart.
Oh, yeah, it's fart. Okay, fart.
Right. Yes.
No, I've listened to you for many years now, and I don't know how to say it. I'm going through a little bit of depression and shit, and I don't mean to bring you down.
You're not bringing me down. Ricky, do you mind if I move on to this gentleman? And
No,
thank you
go
for your
on, go
input.
on.
Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. What's your name, my friend?
My name's Chris.
Hey, Chris, what's going on, man?
No, just going through a divorce and shit.
Oh, listen, I'm just going to very politely ask you to step away from the S-bomb anymore, because I think we've used up our quota.
Oh, sorry.
That's
sorry
all
about
right.
that. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Whereabouts?
As I say, I've been listening to you for many years, and you inspire me massively.
Well, thank you for that. What stage are you at in the... It was Chris, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What stage of the divorce are you at?
Well, I've just signed the papers, but I'm living in YMCA at the moment. And like you, I've been on that bridge, and I think it takes a lot of courage, and you gave me courage to walk away from that bridge. I just want to phone up and thank you for it, to be fair.
Did you sign the papers today?
Yesterday.
That's raw, man. That's really, really raw. Even though you know it's coming to an end, when you sign the papers, it really hurts because it becomes real. And I've got to warn you, when you get the letters through the post, the decree nisi and decree absolute, when they come through the post,
they cut you harder.
It's a dagger to the heart, mate. I remember my decree absolute came through, and I knew it was coming at some point, so I was half expecting it, and I was, getting divorced was exactly the right thing to do, but even when it opened it, I broke down in tears.
Yeah,
So-
you knew the letter was there, but you didn't want to open it. You opened it, yeah.
Well, I opened it not knowing what it was. So just be prepared for that. Just be prepared for that. It's coming, right? But
on the opposite side of that, I mean, my kids are they're great kids, but they're an older age than yours.
Yeah.
So I've got grandkids and all that sort of stuff.
how are you getting on? Are you still getting on with the kids?
No, well, not really.
Did the marriage break down because you had an affair?
No. It's through drinking and drugs and stuff.
Okay. And are they not talking to you because of the drinking and drugs?
No, my daughter was, but when she found out about the divorce, I didn't want it, but when it come across, I've lost all contact with her.
Okay. This is not a done deal in terms of the kids. Do you...
I know that. I've got a good friendship network. But every time I listen to you, I just remember a few stories, and I listened to you from years ago. And I'm just saying, you inspire me, man.
Are you clean from drink and drugs now?
Yeah. I went to a place called Passmore House in Harlow.
Okay, I don't know that one, but yeah, there's some good places out there.
No, it was from the Spectrum, it's called.
I know Spectrum, yeah.
And anyone, yeah. And I think I was one of the last people, funny enough, to be accepted last year. And I think their funding's all gone now.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think loads of places like that, loads of centres like that
Yeah,
are shutting
so
down.
I was lucky enough to get in there for a 10-day rehab, and I've got a family support network around me, but obviously they couldn't support me, and I find myself in the YMCA. But when I listen to you, for all your listeners out there, and you were saying about people that don't phone in, and I know you've got your own problems, but God, you're an inspiration, man.
Hey, mate.
You are.
People like you are an inspiration as well. Can I promise you one thing?
Go then.
This is a promise. As someone who has been addicted to drugs and someone who has
me
gone
too.
through a divorce,
Yeah.
it gets better. I don't know if
It'll always get better.
you can see that now, can you, that it'll get better?
No, I can see the end of the. But I think I'm in the same area that you are.
Right.
I hope you're not there. You know, where you get the pretty bad days and all that sort of stuff, and no one else understands it.
I'm not. I have been depressed this week. But I'm not suicidal. Man. I'm not suicidal.
No. But I'm trying to say, I don't mean to squeeze your melon, man.
Squeeze my melon. Go on, squeeze it. Here's my melon. Squeeze it. It's yours.
No, get out of here. My melon's squeezed enough, but just actually chatting to you for real.
Yeah. Well, you know you can call me any time.
Well, I appreciate that any time, but listen, I hope you feel like I feel. The glass is always half full. It's not half empty. No, that's how I feel, and I know it's
You haven't had a drink tonight, have you?
Sorry.
Have you had a drink tonight?
No, not at all.
Okay, good. No, it's
not at all.
It's not a great line, so you sound a little bit tired, but it's probably because it's not the best of lines. That's all. That's the only reason I was asking.
No. When you're living in the YMCA in Welling Garden City, mate, it ain't that great.
What are you doing to get out of there? What have you got? What is the prospect of you getting out of there at some point?
Well, I've just hit 60, and 2 years ago, they went, yeah, if you were 60, we could accommodate you.
Okay.
But now they can't.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. But luckily my MP's gone, chap, so obviously I'm on a winner.
Go and stay in his place. He must have a few spare rooms.
A few spare purses, I think.
Chris,
a few spare train carriages.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes you meet people that are millionaires, and you think, "Oh, you could pay my mortgage off, and you wouldn't even notice. You wouldn't even notice." Chris, you're a good man.
Well, Ian, all I can say to all the listeners out there, you're an inspiration, man.
Thank you, mate.
And I love you.
I love you too, man. It'll be all right. Give us a call. Give us a call soon, yeah?
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, mate. There you go. What a nice guy. Oh, what a nice guy.
Anyway, is it time to close the borders? See what I mean? If we did that, we'd never get people like Chris.
That's the thing. That's why wading through, not dead air, but wading through no calls, and then you get someone like Chris. And thank you, Ricky, who very kindly stepped aside. Great suggestions, Ricky. Thank you. And then this is what we've got. Nice people listening. Ricky phones up with a few suggestions. Hears that Chris is in trouble and very kindly steps aside. That's what it's about. Woodsy says, good show usually, but you and Kath are too left wing. Huh? What does that mean? What that means? Thank you, Woodsy. Good show usually, but okay, we'll go more right wing for Woodsy.
I mean, we're usually a lot more right wing.
Oh,
is that what you're saying? We're usually a lot more right wing, but tonight we're not.
Tonight we're not. 03, we've got another 20 minutes. Then we've got Daryl coming in, which is great because Daryl does an actual proper show. Although we heard Daryl's handover last night with Howard on the way home.
Yeah.
I worry it was very lackadaisical. Lackadaisical? Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisicals.
We'll find it and play it. I think I've rubbed off too much on Daryl. I think I've been rubbing off on him.
You've got to stop doing that, man.
Got to stop doing it because it was a shambles.
Yeah.
It was a shambles. When he started, he'd come in and go, right.
He had lists.
Right, okay. Here's what's on the show tonight. We're gonna go to Morocco.
Egypt.
Gonna go to Egypt, and we're gonna talk about Tutankhamun and the curse. Then we're gonna go to Morocco, and we're gonna go to a souk. And we're going to be finding out what it's like to be a basket weaver in a souk.
Yeah, we're going to haggle.
Going to haggle for a basket live on air. And then we got man coming in to talk about telly. And last night I was all, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, it's going to whatever. I just don't care. We'll listen to that. We'll deconstruct it for him. We'll
sort his attitude
an
out.
on-air sound check and we'll sort it out. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
So, Daryl's on 0344 499 1000, by the way, if you want to give us a call. So, Daryl's on 1 till 5. And great broadcaster. Great broadcaster. No sarcasm there, no tongue-in-cheek. He's a great broadcaster, but he's getting lazy. It's getting sloppy, and I think I have to accept that I've been rubbing off on him too much. I'm just trying.
I think it'd be celebrated.
Here we go. This is his handover from last night. I'm doing this live from the talk. The apologies that the quality is not great. It's the Talk Radio website playback feature. What do you expect? High bit rate? You must be joking. Here we go. Hang on a minute. It takes quite a few minutes to boot up. Oh, geez. Come on. Have I got to refresh the page? Yes, I do. Okay. Yes, I have to refresh the page. Sweet baby Jesus. Now it won't work at all. Here we go. There to there. So user-friendly, huh? So user-friendly. This video could not be loaded. I don't want the video. You are kidding me. What the fudge is going on here? Right, we come out of there, we go there. Right, we go to schedule, we go to Wednesday, we go to Howard Hughes. God almighty. That page is gone. Okay, great, fantastic, brilliant. Just trust me, it wasn't great. Let's go to Jamie. Good evening, Jamie.
Good evening, Ian and Kath. How are you after last night?
I'm frustrated with the Talk Radio website. It's a crock of pony. Only joking. It's really, really well designed. What can we do for you?
Well, I just wanted to congratulate you on your award win last night.
Thank you.
Very well done. Caught up on social media, because I'm not in your industry, so I wouldn't know unless I saw on Twitter.
Thank you, Jamie.
Also, keep doing what you're doing, and thank you very much for the support you've shown me the last couple of times I've called.
How's your status quo podcast? Was there a spike? Was it called Quocast?
Yeah, there was a slight spike, and it's really interesting, because I'm not sure if any of them are listeners to your show, but I have a couple of big guests coming up, and I don't think it was a coincidence.
Oh, who's coming up? Are you allowed to say?
Well, I haven't quite organised yet, but the bass player from Status Quo has shown an interest in coming on the podcast.
Oh, so, fantastic!
Mainly because I did a podcast about his upcoming tour, and, they've become interested in...
Of course they do. They love all of that stuff. They love it when people show an interest. They love it when people... Here's the thing. Rock stars and some of the lesser members in the band love it when people know stuff. When people know stuff about their career, and it's not, they've done a little bit of work, which you will have done because you're doing a Status Quo podcast, and they know stuff. It's like, oh, okay, it's not just doing a 5-minute PR thing. This is someone who actually wants to have a proper conversation and will ask me some interesting questions that might get my brain cells stretched ever so slightly.
Yeah, and sometimes some people don't like it when they're stretched to that limit, but others absolutely thrive on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like it. If I'm being interviewed, I want someone who knows something and has done a little bit of research and can ask me some interesting questions. Or I have to go, let me think about that. No, the Talk Radio website has crashed. Thank you, guys. It's crashed. Thank you so much, guys, for that. That's wonderful. I mean, who needs listeners? Who needs listeners?
You do.
Yeah, desperately. Well, thank you, Jamie, and thank you for your kind words. It was a lot of fun last night, and we were very, very flattered, and we were up against some stiff. We were up against some really stiff. What do you call it? Competition.
Yeah.
Last night, and it was very exciting. So thank you, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
Can I say up your bum?
You can say up your bum if you want.
Up your bum, Jamie.
Okay.
There we go. Yes, and that was a polite way of ending that phone call. What's wrong with this website?
I think someone's forgot to pay the meter.
Let me see if I can do it on my phone. Hang on. I wonder if the app... Let's see if the app works. Schedule. You go to schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, the app's crashed. Okay. All right.
Well, Matty sent you a clip.
Well, Matty is...
He's such a bumlick.
He's a massive bumlick. Here we go.
But...
Here we go.
He's efficient. You can't tell
James Whale on Talk Radio.
So this is
Now, a strange man.
This is James Whale.
What's this? Just wandered into.
There we go. Here we go.
That. Ask a friend.
Oh, this is a guy talking about crows. Okay, here we go. So we're going to move forward. Here we
He
go.
told us that story, didn't he?
Yeah.
Kestrel. It was called Kes.
Kes, not Kes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Mostly the family.
Oh, it's that crow story again.
I kind of, certainly when I'm doing
Here we
this
go.
here, I kind of see myself as a sort of warm-up act, really.
Here we go.
For me.
It's all about you.
Listen to Daryl, right? One of Britain's great undiscovered broadcasters,
Yeah.
right?
He couldn't give a toss here.
Couldn't give a toss. Listen to this.
I'm just a bit part, I'm just some geezer who's wheeled in occasionally, and it's like
So
it's
modest.
the build-up to what is to come. But the question is, what is to come?
Lots coming up. I mean, you know, talking.
What an attitude.
We're, talking.
What's happened to him?
Jeez, this guy.
And stuff.
Coronavirus, maybe.
Throughout the night. Look, yeah, we're going to talk to Italy.
Right.
Tonight.
What, all of it?
Two people in Italy, not all of them. Although, we've got quite a long time, so we've got 4 hours of...
It's just like, fire me now, Denny. Fire me now.
Overnight radio to fill.
I don't know if Denny's got the power to do that anymore, but...
So maybe.
Well, there are millions of Italians, you could put them all on.
Yeah. We're going to find out, I think, because they're stepping up precautions there. Schools are closing now until the middle of March at least, so...
It's an important thing to do because the way that they handle what they are handling at the moment, seriously, may give us an idea of what
Howard's
desperately
trying to claw this back.
They're probably a couple of weeks ahead of us, aren't they? And so it may be an inevitability that we get there.
Is Daryl high, drunk?
So yeah, interesting.
Depressed?
Find out how that's going.
Tons of stuff.
He might have had too many teas.
Daryl, nice to see you, though.
Thank you.
Very nice to see you. We are the warm-up act. Very quickly...
I know what it is.
What?
He's got... Him and Howard have got beef.
Beef.
It's like walking into the Lions arena. Isn't it?
It's a
Or the
standoff.
Dragons arena.
That was a standoff.
That
between
was,
two very nice men.
That was a dick waggling competition that took place there. Wow. We've seen the dark side. We have seen the dark side. Daryl is on at 1 o'clock, and he's a great listen.
Just don't expect him to try and tease you, because he can't be bothered. He's not got the energy. He's not in the mood.
Now you know what I have to struggle with every time I try to use the listen. What's going on here? Now you know what I have to struggle with every time I try and use the listen again feature on the Talk Radio website. Absolute effing nightmare. All of the problems you mentioned on a regular basis. Tomorrow night we're going to find Absolute for a job on air. Ajoga. Right, okay, this is great. Just on Twitter it tells you who's followed you.
Oh, yeah.
Just been followed by Christian O'Connell.
Oh.
She's great, yeah? Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Go on, ask it.
Is it really him?
Yes, it's really him. Ask the question that's in my head.
I thought he was following you anyway.
Thank you!
I know, and do you know what I noticed? Because I was thrilled to
I thought he was following me already. We used to be mates.
I was thrilled to bits when he followed me, and then the other day I noticed someone had... because recently Twitter has started putting people in your stream that other people...
Yes.
Have
It's
followed?
it's also started shadow banning people. Right-wing idiots. Sorry, John, and other people whose first name begins with a J.
Oh, really?
Oh, well.
So anyway, I thought I haven't heard from him for a while. I wonder why. Then I looked and he's not following me anymore.
Who, O'Connell?
Yeah.
So when did he start following you? And why has he only just started following me now?
last year.
And when did he stop following
I
me?
think he started following me after the last time we were at the Aria. So what was that, 2 years ago?
I'm going to block him.
Then he went to Australia.
I'm going to block him. I'm going to block him.
He went to Australia and then disappeared.
If you were offered a job doing this abroad for a lot of money, freedom, do whatever you wanted, would you do it?
Well, it's not just me I've got to think about, is it?
Well, no, exactly. So, would you do it?
It depends how much.
You know, they bought him a house. They paid him a huge relocation fee to go to Australia.
Yeah.
Obviously, the situation is slightly different for me because I don't live with my kids. I would really seriously consider it. Oh, I would seriously consider it. I'd go away for a week and meditate on it. Pros and cons. Main con is, well, you don't see the kids as often. But I would seriously consider it if it was put in my direction. So tomorrow, after we've called Absolute, we'll call up something like Boston Talk or something. There'll be a station called... Let's see, there's a station called Boston Talk. Let's see. Let's go to Boston. If there's a station called Boston Talk, then it is meant to be. Boston Talk Radio. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, it's just, they've just got heart. They've just got heart in there.
Home of the hits.
Go home of the hits.
That's that then. No Boston for you.
So I've got sweats and a headache. My bones ache. And I've got a runny nose. What do we make of that these days? Cold. It's just a cold.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm.
Or is it the CV? Why have we not been given the opportunity to do the radio show from home? Because we have the technology. Could do it on my laptop. Could do it on my laptop. Plug in my Yeti, do the show from home, then wouldn't stand a higher chance of catching the lurgy off of some of the scumbags that broadcast in here.
Mm.
Do the show from home, Daryl.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
You're not coming to my house to do it, mate.
Oh.
No.
No, sack that then.
Because then we might... No, we're not having that. You're welcome to come around and play PlayStation. Once the coronavirus has died down...
Yes.
What was going on with you and Howard Hughes last night, mate? Is everything all right?
I think so. Why? What happened?
Well, you were very nonchalant.
I was nonchalant, was I?
Yeah, dismissive of your art.
What
your
I
craft.
Was I? Do you think so?
Yeah.
What we read into that was
Yeah.
beef.
Me and Howard don't get on, fundamentally.
I knew it! I told you! I told you there was beef!
There is an underlying issue there.
I told you there was beef! Listen to this.
I can't go into.
Hang on a minute.
My lawyers...
This was you. This was
reading.
Not this is a foreign guy who's boring crow
Tell you what to do. Write the book.
Where have you got this from? What are you doing?
It was on the radio, I don't know if you know.
No.
There we go.
That's the only reason that Iain won an award tonight is because he's willing to stay here until 1am, so it's the deep dark hours of the night before I can get on.
Well, no, I
Listen to this,
kind of,
attitude,
certainly when I'm doing this here, I kind of see myself as a sort of warm-up act, really. You know,
For me?
It's all about you.
You know,
Your chance to sell the show.
I'm just some geezer who's wheeled in occasionally, and it's like
So
it's
modest.
the build-up to what is to come. But the question is, what is to come?
Lots coming up. I mean, you know, talking.
Couldn't be bothered.
Lots coming up. Talking and stuff, Daryl! Mate! You used to be so professional!
Sorry, it's fallen away. It's fallen away and it's all fallen apart. It's all fallen apart.
Do you like listening to yourself? Or are you like most normal people and hate it? Or are you okay
Do
with
I
it?
like listening to myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do a little bit, yeah. I
Do you?
actually. I usually pop it on the way home.
Do you really?
I do, yeah. I scroll to my best bit on the way home when I listen on the way home.
Good for you. No,
Can I say that out loud?
no, good for you. I used to, when I started at XFM years ago, I used to listen to every show. I'd tape it and would listen to it.
Yeah.
And same when I started doing the 11 o'clock show, I watched every show, not out of arrogance, because I wanted to see where I could improve.
Yeah.
And see what I thought I was doing wrong and what bits I liked and what bits I didn't. But now, as I've got older, I hate...
What, just because you don't want to or because you don't like it?
I don't like it now. I get very uncomfortable listening to
Do
it.
you?
In my head, I sound posh.
Yeah.
But of course I'm not. I'm actually quite common.
Not quite common.
I sound like this Cockney Barra boy. All right,
No, you don't. You don't really.
That's really weird that you've had that evolution towards not.
We
wanting
need to go. We'll chat about this later. Daryl's up next.
Hey,
This
well
is
done.
Talk
You're
Radio.
brilliant.
Talk Radio.